Hey, good Tuesday evening, Casey-Westfield Warrior basketball fans. Patrick Tulloch here at Bob Durham Court, home of the Casey-Westfield Warriors for a Little Illini Conference matchup, and nothing little about this one. It is the Olney Tigers and the Casey-Westfield Warriors. A lot on the line here tonight. With the conference tournament right around the corner starting on Saturday, we will learn a lot from this basketball game. My broadcast partner, Mike Kirk, will join me in just a little bit on the Central State Construction pregame show as we have the 11-7 Olney Tigers taking on the 12-4 Casey-Westfield Warriors. Casey-Westfield, of course, coming off that big victory on Friday night against their Clark County rivals and Little Illini Conference foe, the Marshall Lions. The Warriors went on the road and had a big victory Friday night, played great offensively, defensively as well. Really the total game as the bounce back from the loss to Paris the previous Saturday. Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio is presented by Kirchner Building Center, your home improvement project and building material supplier in the Wabash Valley. Call John Brandt for expert advice and quality material at 217-232-0305 or visit one of their locations in Casey and Marshall. Junior varsity contest about to come to an end, and how about this? The JV Warriors looking like they're going to improve to 10-0 on the season. Mike and I will talk a little about the junior varsity as well. After our first break here, we'll be back with the Central State Construction pregame show. It's Warriors basketball on the radio at Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed on our website, WMMCradio.com.
Central State Construction is a leading electrical contractor in Indiana and Illinois. Central State Construction delivers top-notch design, construction, maintenance, and repair of your electrical system. With licensed and certified technicians, they are providing reliable and efficient service that's tailored to your unique commercial or industrial project. They're fully licensed and insured, and they can build it and maintain it. Central State Construction in Marshall.
Bullen Auto Trucks and Tires on Route 40 in Casey, Illinois reminds you your battery has a tough job during the cold winter months. Your vehicle's engine requires more power to start when the temperatures are colder, and those temperatures make it harder for your battery to provide power. Before winter gets an icy grip on your battery, stop by Bullen Auto Trucks and Tires and see Rich Parsons and the gang at 1600 East Route 40 in Casey, Illinois for a free battery check. No appointments necessary. They are open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
This is Houston. We're getting ready to make contact. Neil, can you hear us?
This is truly amazing.
So you've done it. You've reached the moon.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm still in the shuttle, but the Casey State Bank app is amazing.
You mean to tell me you're doing your banking all the way out there?
Houston, no problem. With the Casey State Bank app, I can manage my money anywhere I want, monitor what I spend, deposit a check, see my investments.
That's out of this world, Neil.
And one small step for man and one giant leap for financial institutions everywhere.
Casey State Bank in Marshall, Casey, Martinsville, Robinson, Lawrenceville, and member FDIC.
Is your home in need of a makeover? Kirchner Building Centers is your one-stop solution for all your home exterior needs. Whether you're looking for durable roofing materials from companies like Owen Corning or eye-catching siding, Kirchner's has you covered. Their expert team will assist you in finding the perfect solutions to fit your style, budget, and weather conditions. Transform your home's exterior with top-quality roofing and siding materials from Kirchner Building Centers. Visit them today or explore their website to get started on your home improvement journey at KirchnerBuildingCenters.com.
Hi, Wabash Valley. Becky and Maya Osborne here. Are you looking for carpet? Osborne's has what you need. On a budget, we have tremendous value at unbeatable prices. How about something ultra soft? Ultra luxurious? Something with a stylish pattern? Or maybe pet friendly? Or all of the above? Osborne's has the largest in-stock selection and the largest and most stylish showroom in the entire Wabash Valley. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet, the store for your floors.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Call Heather Shafter and the gang at Shore Murphy and Associates in Casey at 217-932-2267. Show Flaw with 2 locations in Casey and Marshall can assist you with estate planning, real estate, and family law needs along with transactional needs. Kara Schoaf and Landry Housing gave you their clients as more than a name or a case number. They strive to provide prompt and professional service, specially tailored for each individual client. Call Show Flaw in Casey at 217-606-0111 or in Marshall at 217-826-2212. For all your estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, it's Show Flaw.
Andy's Landscaping and Lawn is ready to help make your place look its best. Andy Two-Isle and his crew at Andy's Landscaping and Lawn in Casey can handle it all. Mowing, raking, planting. They're ready to make your home look better than it ever has.
You found Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio. We're on the radio at Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed on our website, WMMCradio.com, where you can see all of tonight's action from this Little Illini Conference contest between the visitors, the Olney Tigers at 11-7 on the season, 3-0 in conference play, and your Casey-Westfield Warriors at 12-4 on the season, 2-1 in the Little Illini. I'm Patrick Tolick, joined by Mike Kirk on the Central State Construction pregame show. For all your electrical needs in the Wabash Valley, the pros at Central State Construction can take care of you. Mike, before we get to the varsity contest, let's talk a little bit about JV and how well they have played through the start of the season. We were, when I got here, I'm watching the first half of this game and thinking, man, they've just been so good all season. Yeah. I went and asked, I was like, have they lost a game? You got here a little bit later, you walk up here and you say, hey, has this junior varsity lost a game? They have not. They have gone to 10-0 on the season. And, it shows that the future continues to be bright for Casey-Westfield, and they just continue to rebuild because they play the right way at every single level.
Yeah, it's, the Warriors are, it's every year the JV team seems to be good and good and good. And we said earlier in the season, there's a lot of kids on this JV team just like last year. They're good. They can play a lot of places, but there's so many people ahead of them. And we just have a lot of good players coming up. There's some freshmen that are getting some minutes. We got some good juniors on that team that are going to get a lot of varsity action next year. Some of them are getting some varsity action now. But, the future looks really bright. Last year, I don't know, we only lost 2 or 3 last year. So Ian's doing a good job with the JV bunch. And, 10-0, it's a good start.
Absolutely. So they did win this game 67-46, did the junior varsity Warriors, and that sets the table for our varsity matchup here tonight. It is the Olney Tigers who will go into this weekend's LIC conference tournament as the number 1 seed. The Warriors got the 3 seed in that draw. We'll talk a little bit about the LIC tournament coming up, but about tonight's game. It is Little Illini basketball, but these Olney Tigers are big. They are tall. Mike, have you seen yet this year where a team puts weights on their line or on their roster? Because Olney Tigers do that, and I know one reason why. Big number 50, Casey Toman, 6'8", 305.
Yeah, I never even noticed that. I was so dumbfounded by how many 6'6" kids they got.
Right.
They got 3 6'6" kids that are up or bigger that start, and then they had a 6'6" JV kid. I was so dumbfounded by that I didn't even notice the weight. They list Toman at 6'8". What I looked at today online was listed him at 6'7". So 6'7", 6'8", 305, doesn't matter 6'7" or 6'8". I remember him as a freshman when he came in here 2 years ago, and I thought, he gets a few basketball skills. He's going to be pretty hard to stop. And I just saw him make a 15-footer at the elbow. I think he's probably done that. They're going to be a ton tonight.
Absolutely. As Mike mentioned, they've got Rex Hallam, a senior number 4 at 6'6", who can handle the ball up top as well. Hallam, a really gifted player in the Little Illini Conference. The 6'8" Casey Toman, of course, and then they've got this sophomore Reed Brown, 6'7", and a couple of those guys really important on what was a great football team for the Olney Tigers as well, as they had a really impressive season on the gridiron. And Toman, he's a guy that's probably going to play football at the next level, already getting Division I looks at that size, and his ability to his footwork, his ability to move, projects as a really good offensive lineman for the next level. But, it makes him a load on the basketball court as well. Comes in averaging over 13 points a game. Just, only 6.5 rebounds kind of surprised me. But when you look at their schedule, Casey Tillman has kind of been the barometer for their success. Teams that can slow him down, they have lost to. Teams that cannot, they have a lot of success. So they played a tough schedule, Mike, but
yes.
7 losses, 5 of those losses, he has been held under 10 points. In only 1 of their 10 victories has a team held Casey Tillman under 10 points. So really, that's a very good barometer of how they are going to play. It's how you can defend the big man, Casey Tillman. And as we've seen over the past few games, that is a way that teams try to attack against our Warriors defense.
Yeah, and, tonight's going to be a big night for our big guys to stay out of foul trouble. You got 3 kids at 6'6". We're going to have to box out. We're going to have to do a good job on the boards. And we just can't have that reach foul. We got to make sure we're in good position so we don't have any problems with the fouls. Luke's going to have to find a way to stay in the game without getting that reach foul that he seems to get every once or twice in a game. It kind of reminds me, that the size kind of reminds me of Sullivan, Indiana. When we played them, they had 3 kids that were 6'6" or bigger. I don't think those kids might have been as physically strong as the Olney Tigers look like, but we handled that really pretty good. And Jackson Malding, especially that night, was a tremendous player on the boards. He might not got a lot of rebounds that night, but his guy didn't get any. He had him boxed off. So we're going to have to do that same kind of thing tonight against this bigger lineup. Whoever wins this game is in the driver's seat for the Little Illini Conference. The tournament is one thing, but to win the conference title, Casey has just 1 loss. If we could hand them their first loss, and then if we run the table, then we win the conference championship in the head-to-head competition. So, that loss to Paris kind of hurts in that, but you still have a chance tonight to win, and then you win out in the conference. Your chances are pretty good.
Another player that we probably should mention about the Olney Tigers. How about their leading scorer on the season? He's a senior. His name is R.J. Keller, going for 17 points a game, a guy that can really stretch the floor as well. Going to have to know where he is at all times because, one of the best things as a shooter is having big guys that can go get rebounds for you, and R.J. Keller absolutely has that in his teammate. It gives him just the greenest of green lights to shoot from deep.
Yeah, he's averaging 17 points a game, and I found a stat today that said he's made 283 threes this year. Now, I just have to take that for what I found, but shooting 49% field goal percentage, so he can light it up, and he's 86% from the line, and he's dishes out a couple of assists a game too. So he's quite the player, somebody for everybody to watch tonight. Keep your eye on him. If he gets lighting it up from the outside, could be a tough night for the Warriors.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to take another break here on the Central State Construction pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about this weekend's Little Illini Conference Tournament, and we'll talk about how the Warriors have done as of late as well. It's the Central State Construction pregame show of Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball, presented as always by Kirshner Building Center. We're on the radio at Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed on our website at WMMCradio.com.
Life moves fast, and so should your money. First Neighbor Bank is proud to offer Zelle, the quick, easy, and secure way to send and receive money right from your First Neighbor Bank mobile app. Whether it's splitting the dinner bill, paying the babysitter, or helping a friend in need, Zelle has you covered. All you need is an email address and U.S. mobile phone number, and you're good to go. Download our app and start using Zelle with First Neighbor Bank today. Safe, fast, and convenient. First Neighbor Bank member FDIC. Online at firstneighbor.com.
Owen Ford, home of the Warranty Forever, located at the corner of Route 1 and Highway 40 in Marshall, has the largest selection in the Wabash Valley of new Ford trucks in stock. Owen Ford is a family-owned and oriented dealership with a knowledgeable staff who's ready to help you every step of the way in your purchase of a new or pre-owned vehicle. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Look no further than to keep going with Owen. For more information, check out their website. It is owen-ford.com.
You're never too young to start thinking about sound investing and leaving a legacy. Staley Insurance Agency in Casey can show you how a life policy from Pekin Insurance can meet your needs, no matter what stage of life you're in. Pekin Life Insurance Company has been helping folks make sound decisions for nearly 60 years. Do it for the ones you love. Call Staley Insurance Agency at 217-932-5221, and they'll design a plan just for you.
Toys Auto Parts, locally owned and operated with over 68 years of experience, is your Napa know-how store in the Wabash Valley. With several local locations, including Jasonville and Sullivan in Indiana, and 3 in Illinois, Casey, Grinnip, and Marshall, Toys Auto Parts and their staff is ready to help you. They are open Monday through Saturday. Toys Auto Parts is and will be open and ready to take care of whatever your needs may be. Your Napa know-how stores in the Wabash Valley is Toys Auto Parts. Stinson Chiropractic, located on North Central Avenue in Casey, is locally owned and operated by Dr. Aaron Stinson. Stinson Chiropractic specializes in chiropractic adjustments, sports injuries, and soft tissue. Dr. Aaron Stinson is also certified for DOT physicals. They are always accepting new patients. For an appointment, call Stinson Chiropractic at 217-932-5740. Stinson Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Casey-Westfield Warriors.
When construction pros in the Wabash Valley are ready to build, they know that they can always count on Mid-Illinois Quarry. In continuous operation since the mid-60s, Mid-Illinois Quarry now specializes in producing IDOT-approved material for their asphalt and concrete producer customers. Mid-Illinois Quarry features a new plant designed to specifically produce high-quality stone, sand, wash CM11, and ag lime for agricultural applications. For high-quality stone products, see Mid-Illinois Quarry.
Who knows what kind of weather we're going to have this winter? Don't risk running out of propane during a surprise cold snap. Your friends at Bolin Fuel Oil Propane would like to remind you, when ordering propane, to place your call before your tank is below 20%. That allows your delivery to be scheduled in, avoiding emergency same-day and or after-hour delivery fees. Call Boylan Fuel Oil Propane Monday through Friday, 7 to 4 at 217-932-5460 to get your route delivery scheduled.
A tumble on the field, a slip on the ice, years of repetitive wear and tear. We can help you. We fix broken bones, repair and replace joints, help people improve mobility and relieve pain. Sarah Bush Lincoln has some of the most highly skilled orthopedic and hand surgeons in the country, and they want to help you get back to the things you love. Learn more at sarahbush.org.
Welcome back
Sarah
to
Bush
Bob
Lincoln,
Durham Court, the
trusted,
home of the Casey-Westfield
care.
Warriors, as the 12-4 Warriors will take on the 11-7 Olney Tigers here tonight at home. Patrick Tulloch alongside Mike Kirk, Thomas Duzan, our videographer on WMMCRadio.com. Warriors basketball proudly presented by Kirchner Building Center, your home improvement project and building material supplier in the Wabash Valley. Call John Brandt at 217-232-0305 or visit one of their locations in Casey and Marshall. So coming up on Saturday on the radio right here at Magic Hits 105.9 will be LIC Conference Tournament action, and we will be on the air first with the Marshall Lions basketball game. They are the 4 seed. That will go on the air around 2 o'clock for a 2:30 tip as they will take on the Paris Tigers. Our Warriors fans remember those Paris Tigers who came right in here to Bob Durham Court the last time we were here and defeated the Warriors. The Warriors got the 3 seed in the tournament, and they will take on the Newton Eagles. That is scheduled for a 5:30 tip. That's the last game of the day. Those games are taking place at Lawrenceville on Saturday, and then the rest of the tournament will follow that week. Stay tuned to our Facebook page and to WMMC Radio to see the schedule for that tournament. Mike, you know, the loss to Paris, definitely not what the Warriors were hoping for, but I don't think it's affected their draw too much, and they've got the ability, as you mentioned tonight, a big matchup that can put them right back at the top of the Little Illini.
Yeah, you know, that's an unfortunate loss that they had, and you know, they just weren't really ready to play. They didn't play their best basketball that day, and I don't know, you know, they had some time off with the snow. You know, it was after the Tuscola win. You kind of, you know, I don't know. It's kids' high school basketball.
Well, and we saw a completely different Warriors basketball team on Friday night that came out and defeated their rival, the Marshall Lions. They were ready for that one.
That first half was just amazing. And it was 2 different halves. I don't know. Tom, it's like he wanted to stall the whole second half. And we tried to let him get back in it. But anyway, the Warriors just weren't ready against those Paris Tigers. If we get a chance to play them in the tournament again, I would look for us to really get some redemption there. But that loss does hurt. But it didn't really – we were going to be 1, 2, or 3 no matter what. Mm-hmm. And so the big game right now is tonight. You win this, you are in the driver's seat. You got to win out. Whoever wins out from tonight wins the conference.
Absolutely. You know who played great on Friday night that I'd love to see that same intensity? Jackson Maulding. We mention him and his energy all the time, but he was huge against the Lions.
You know, ever since that holiday tournament at Terre Haute, he has really, to me, been the most improved player on the floor for the Warriors. He's the most consistent defensively. He's the most consistent rebounding. He's always hustling. He's the guy that's a lot of fun to watch.
All right, we'll see if the Warriors can win one tonight at home against the Olney Tigers in a battle for first place in the Little Illini Conference. It's Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball. We'll step aside as we honor America. We thank you for joining us on the Central State Construction pregame show right here on WMMC Radio.
Your home is your special place for you and your family, your refuge from the outside world. You want it to be the best it can be, but unless you're a construction expert, then you need a home improvement contractor like Can Do Construction and True Pro Roofing. A contractor that you can trust and can deliver your design ideas the way you envision them. Can Do Construction and True Pro Roofing in Marshall will build your idea and not make you wait forever. Call 217-259-6197 or find them on Facebook.
When it comes to auto insurance, homeowners insurance, life insurance, banking, and more, you need an insurance agent that has your back every step of the way. Let Mike Kirk, your local State Farm insurance agent in Casey, help you and your family. At Mike Kirk State Farm Insurance in Casey, their vision is to be totally focused on customer needs, wants, and desires, helping you get to a better state. That's Mike Kirk State Farm Insurance in Casey. For an appointment, give Mike Kirk a call today at 217-932-2542. Casey Stone Company, located just off Route 49 south of Casey, Illinois, produces quality stone for many uses. Commercial or state-approved stone, they can make it all, including riprap of all sizes and ag line. Casey Stone Company has been serving the area for over 20 years. Casey Stone Company can help you out with all your crushed stone needs. For delivery or more information, call them at 217-932-5855. That's 217-932-5855. That's the Casey Stone Company.
Spring, summer, and fall are great times for home improvement projects. So if you're thinking about improving your home, see Preferred Bank in Casey and Marshall for a home improvement loan. They offer competitive rates, payments you can afford, and fast, convenient hometown service. That's Preferred Bank in Marshall and Casey. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, Preferred Bank.
We are ready for Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball right here on the home of the Warriors. Magic Hits 105.9 and WMMCRadio.com. Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio is brought to you by Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. That's Casey State Bank, taking care of ag loans, mortgage loans, commercial loans, and a whole lot more. They also sponsor the $1,000 Minute twice every week with Joey O. Bolin Auto Trucks and Tires on Route 40 in Casey with quick and accurate automotive repairs along with the most respected names in tires. That's a Napa Auto Care Center, Bolin Auto Trucks and Tires. How about Bolin Fuel, Oil, and Propane, providing fuel, oil, and propane to homes, farms, and businesses. J-Jet Rental Sales and Services on Route 49 in Casey with a full line of Milwaukee Tools, Hustler Mowers, Steel Products, Wacker Neuson, and a whole lot more. And Casey Stone Company produces commercial and non-commercial stone, including riprap of all sizes and ag lime. And after the game, we'll have the Casey Stone Rock Solid play of the game. All right, let's meet the starting lineup first for Coach Rob Flanagan's Olney Tigers. He's going to start a 6'6 senior number 4 Rex Hallam. At a guard, a 6'2 junior number 20 Owen Coker. And at another guard, a 6'1 senior number 24 RJ Keller. Then at the forward position, a 6'7 sophomore number 40 Reed Brown. And the big man, the 6'8 number 50 a junior Casey Toman. Casey-Westfield going to run out with the same starting lineup we've seen since the Christmas tournament. It is going to be Nolan Clement, number 12, number 20 Hayden Parcel, number 22 Jackson Maulding, number 25 Darren Hupp, and number 33 Luke Karras. Only going for a nice little jaunt around the court, getting loose.
Buttering up the officials.
Oh.
Fist bump all the officials.
And now we are ready for the tip. In the center circle, it's going to be Hallam for Olney against Karras. And Karras goes way up and wins the tip. And the Warriors have the opening possession as we are underway here at Bob Durham Court. Olney comes out in man-to-man defense. Pass left side to Hayden Parcel. Parcel off a screen to his right, now drops it back to Maulding. Karras drops it back to Clement, who looks back to Coach Brandon to get the play call. Now a handoff to Parcel. Parcel double screen at the top. Goes left side to Hupp. He's open for three. He'll take it. Got it! 3 points to open the game off of that great Tom Brandon double screen slip for the three.
Yeah, we've seen that for many years, and the big kid almost got there to block it, but he got off in time.
45 seconds into this quarter. Parcel tried to jump the passing lane. Dangerous, but now they skip it left side. It's Brown for three, way off the mark. Rebound caught on the opposite side by Clement. Clement pushing up the floor, taking it all the way himself, and he was fouled. Let's see if it was in the act of shooting. It is.
Yeah.
And they're going to hit R.J. Keller with the foul. So Nolan Clement heading to the free throw line to shoot two. We're just 1 minute into this ball game, and again, a lot on the line in conference play.
Yeah, I was trying to see who was guarding Keller on the other end. Did you notice that? I thought Hayden was guarding
Hallam.
So I kind of thought he might be on Keller, but evidently not. Have to pay attention to that.
Clement makes the first free throw. Shore Murphy Insurance in Casey. That's Heather, Dan, Madison, and Spencer. They're proud to back the Warriors. Clement misses the second. It's 4-0. Casey with an early lead. And they throw it into the backcourt to the Olney Tigers. Over and back violation. Nice pressure there by Jackson Maulding. Forced the pass to be a little bit out of reach for the sophomore Reed Brown. And he knocked it back into the backcourt. No Warrior touched it. That's a turnover.
Just looks early to me like we're a lot quicker. That's going to be a big advantage we can have if that's true.
Warriors show a nice ball movement here against the man-to-man defense, really working it from side to side, making the size work. Now a top of the key three by Hupp. This one no good. Rebounded by Hallam of the Tigers. Hallam with the basketball in the front court now. Right side it goes to Keller. Keller lost his dribble right to his teammate Coker. Now on the right side, it's Brown. Brown looking inside for the big Toman. Going to work against Karras. Karras forced him all the way out near the three-point line. Now Toman backing his way down. Nice move inside. Can't get the left-hand shot to go. And the rebound out to Clement. Nice defense there by Karras.
Yeah, Karras didn't get the rebound, but he kept it alive and tapped it over there to Nolan. Good job.
Up, skip pass left side to Maulding. Shot fake. Lost his dribble. Now passes it back out to Parcel. Parcel to Clement. Clement resets. Again, the Warriors facing a man-to-man defense. Parcel, disrespected from three. He's going to take it. It's a little too strong. And Tillman corrals the rebound.
Yeah, I think that's a good look. I'm okay with that shot.
Coker on the right side, guarded by Clement. Now top of the key, Keller wide open for three. Launches it and knocks it down. Hupp got held up on a screen. Couldn't get out there. And R.J. Keller shows why he's such a dangerous shooter from deep.
Yeah, there's no hesitation there, was there, Patrick?
4-3, the Warriors lead by one. 5:15 to go in this first quarter. Clement to the left side and gets it immediately back from Parcel. Now they try to hit Karras on a slip. Nice defense from Toman, cuts him off. Karras continues to probe in now and has to pass it back out. Pass tipped. So Clement's able to run it down. Good job by Nolan Clement of using his body to get in the way of R.J. Keller, who was going to try to take that for a layup.
Yeah, he was off to the races if he didn't do that.
Clement now going to work, gets to the free throw line, drops it back to Hupp. Hupp guarded by the 6'7 Brown. Long arms there. He won't shoot it. Now Parcel top of the key. Pulls up, lost it on the way up. It was poked out of his hands. Still tried to gather it and shoot it. Comes up way short.
Yeah, I thought he got hit on the arm there. They missed Jackson Maulding on a dive to the basket.
Hallam passes top of the key to Keller. He'll take another three, and he's made back-to-back three-pointers. And the leading scorer for the Olney Tigers has given them a 6-4 lead.
I think I remember seeing today that the two leading scorers in the conference are here tonight, that Hayden Parcel's number one and Keller's number two, I believe.
Again, Keller came in averaging 17 points a game. Parcel a little over 18. Parcel gets to the basket and right on cue finishes with the right hand. Little scoop shot from the left side, and he ties it up 6-6. R.J. Keller walks the ball up the floor for the Tigers halfway through this first quarter. He gets it back on the handoff from Hallam on the left side. Now Toman, top of the key, goes high-low, and Maulding's going to be hit with a foul. Tried to poke it free from Hallam, but went through his arm.
That's good help side there. That's that reaching foul that I talked about before the game. You just can't do that. But he was there. He just didn't need to reach. Just needed to wall up.
First foul against the Warriors. As Coker, the inbounder for the Olney Tigers. Double teamed as Toman inside, so they have to pass it out to midcourt to Rex Hallam. Parcel out there guarding him. Parcel gets around the screen, so they go right side to Keller, inside to Toman. They work it around the arc. Good defense by the Warriors. Don't give up an open three. Now it's Coker once again, left side, inside to Toman now. Toman trying to go to work against Karras, and Clement got a hand in there. Pokes it free, ball still loose. Now the Tigers come up with it. On the drive, Keller gets inside, and he's rejected by Nolan Clement. Out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Tigers, but what a nice play there. A rim protector in Nolan Clement.
They're really letting them play. There could have been a foul a couple of times there. Could have been a foul down here on the shot of Hayden. They're letting them play.
We know that Nolan Clement can do it all for this team,
boy.
but man, haven't seen him get up and reject a shot like that yet this season. Ree Brown has the ball in the right wing after the inbounds pass. Now Hallam trying to drive inside into a quadruple team, and they're going to hit Clement with a foul on the wrist, and that will send Rex Hallam to the free throw line to shoot two. The first trip to the line for the Tigers in this game.
I like the way we're playing defense. We're in good position. We're helping where we need to help. Baskets are going to be hard to come by for both teams, look like tonight. Pretty good defense on both ends of the floor so far.
3:11 to go in the first quarter. Hallam makes the first free throw. It's 7-6. Shoflaw, that's Kara Shope and Landry Huzengay. They handle estate and trust planning needs along with transactional cases. With locations in both Casey and Marshall, that's Shoflaw. 8-6 as Hallam makes them both. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter of play. Parcel lost his footing, able to grab the ball and get it to a teammate. Now he gets it back from Clement. Screen from Karras on his left side. Now he picks up the dribble, goes back to the right. Dangerous pass, but Clement, the first one there. R.J. Keller trying to make it tough for Clement. He passes to Parcel. Parcel gets by his man. Left hand just off the front of the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. Parcel right back up, and it rattles all the way around and out. And it's last touch by Luke Karras as it's batted out of bounds. Couple really good looks there for Hayden Parcel.
Yeah, those got to go tonight.
And the Warriors go to their denial in the full court pressure. They come away with a steal. It's Hupp. Hupp drops it back to Maulding. Maulding now drives. Scoop shot with the left, no good. And the offensive rebound kept alive by the Warriors. Parcel on the drive now keeps it away from Toman, and he can't get the layup to go down. Rebound batted out. R.J. Keller has it for the Tigers. 2:15 left in the first quarter. Keller on the left wing. Hupp got a hand up, so no three there. Now an elbow jumper from Keller off the left side. Toman in for a big offensive rebound, and Maulding knocks it out of his hands. Out of bounds to stay with Olney.
The fans need to be paying attention down inside there because Luke Karras and Toman, they are really going at it for position. I don't know that they're really fouling each other, but boy, they're trying to get low and get position. It's kind of fun to watch.
They lob it into Hallam, and he doesn't come down with it, just tips it in with the right hand. Nice inbounds play there, and Olney takes a 10-6 lead.
Yeah, their size is having a factor on both ends. We're having a hard time getting into the rim, and then they're affecting our shot when we do.
Clement uses a screen to his right. Now passes left side to Hupp. Deep three on the way, and he knocks it down. Darren Hupp's second three-pointer of the quarter, and it's a one-point game.
I saw him shooting in warm-ups, and I thought he's going to have a good night because he was knocking them down.
90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hallam on the dribble, guarded by Parcel, cut off everywhere he goes. Now backdoor cut, Keller, strong to the basket, finishes, and the foul. And R.J. Keller will head to the line for a three-point play.
He's got 8.
Foul goes against Luke Karras, his first. Karras has done a nice job defensively against Casey Toman. Don't want to see him in foul trouble, and as he picks one up here against a different player as Keller was driving to the basket.
Yeah, he had to help, and Yeah, that's a good foul. That's not that reaching foul. That's an aggressive try to block it.
Couple substitutions in the game for Olney, as number 22, Reed Klingler, has checked in, and number 45, a freshman, Carson Fox. We've got a timeout on the floor. 1:25 to go. Coach Brandon calls a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back in 30 seconds. Right here on the home of the Warriors, Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed at WMMCRadio.com.
Spring, summer, and fall are great times for home improvement projects. So if you're thinking about improving your home, see Preferred Bank in Casey and Marshall for a home improvement loan. They offer competitive rates, payments you can afford, and fast, convenient hometown service. That's Preferred Bank in Marshall and Casey. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, Preferred Bank.
After the three-point play from the free throw line by R.J. Keller, Olney leads 13-9, what has been a physical first quarter of this Little Illini Conference contest.
Yeah, very physical. Looks like we've gone to some kind of a... No, they're still matched up. Thought might have been zone.
Both Olney and Casey-Westfield playing man-to-man so far. Clement tried to go for the lob to Hayden Parcel out of the inbound or out of the timeout, and instead it goes as a turnover as the pass came up short. But Klingler palms the ball up the floor. He just lost it a little bit, caught it on his hip, and he'll be called for a carry. Maybe it was a double dribble, but turnover nonetheless. Back to Casey-Westfield.
Yep.
Clement walks it up the floor. 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Backdoor cut Parcel, and he finishes on the left side. Great play there. They're taking advantage of the aggressiveness of the Tigers against Hayden Parcel.
Yeah, and that was a quick plant and gone to the basket. Good cut, great pass.
45 seconds left. Warriors trail by 2. R.J. Keller holds it on his hip near the volleyball line. Now he goes to his right, kicks right side to Fox. Now Hallam, skip pass from right to left, back to Klingler. Looks like the Tigers stalling without really stalling. Now R.J. Keller puts it on his hip with 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're going to go for the last shot, and they have the possession, so they get the ball to start the second quarter.
20 seconds left now as he stands on the arrowhead at midcourt. Hupp comes out to guard him just to get a count, but Keller keeping control of the basketball. Now 10 seconds left. Keller continues to dribble. Double team comes. He gets to his right and pulls up a deep three. Wow, tough shot. He knocks it down. R.J. Keller, how about that? As that sends us to the end of the first. 16-11. R.J. Keller with 12 points in the first quarter for the Olney Tigers. We'll be back with second quarter action right here on Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed at WMMCRadio.com.
Frigid temps, blistering wind, freezing rain, and snow. Stop by JJ Reynolds Sales and Service, and they can help you weather the storm. They have gas and dual-purpose generators, heaters, heat lamps, 20-pound propane cylinders, ice melt de-icer, snow shovels, Milwaukee heated jackets, and more. They can also fill 20-pound to 100-pound propane cylinders and carry kerosene in 1-gallon containers. They're open Monday through Friday 7 to 5, Saturday 7 to 1. Located at 905 North Route 49 in Casey, Illinois, it's JJ Reynolds Sales and Service. Three Sisters Logistics in Teotopolis, Illinois is a certified woman-owned business. It is your one-stop shop for construction material and hauling services. From commercial and residential to state-approved, they haul it all. Specializing in sand, topsoil, and crushed rock delivery, they provide competitively priced hauling and material. For a free quote, call them at 217-857-3425 or visit their website, threesisterslogistics.com. Your one-stop shop for all your hauling services, it's Three Sisters Logistics in Teotopolis.
At the start of the second quarter, the Olney Tigers have the basketball on a 16-11 lead. Patrick Tulloch alongside Mike Kirk. And Mike, the final play of that first quarter, it was just R.J. Keller just showing that he is an incredible scorer. The double team came. Jackson Mauldin got a hand up right in his face. Just knocks down that fall-away three-pointer.
Fading away, and whoo, boy, that's the best offensive start we've seen by a player against the Warrior defense since the holiday tournament when one of the kids for Sullivan had 10 points, I think, in the first quarter.
16-11. The Tigers with the basketball. A steal from Parcel. He's taking it himself. The other. Oh, he tried to throw it down, and it was a little too strong. He hit the back iron, but that's the first time we've seen Hayden Parcel try to throw one down yet this season.
I like it.
Oh, me too.
He missed it, but I like it.
Would have really fired this place up. I think it still woke some people up, just the attempt. But it went out of bounds to the Tigers, so they have the basketball with a 5-point lead. On the left side, it's Carson Fox, again, a 6'1 freshman, getting early playing time here for the Tigers. Now Keller working against Leighton Jones, who checked in the quarter break. Gets to the left side, and a pull-up mid-range jumper goes through for Keller, who continues to stay red hot. He's got 14.
Yeah, I don't think he's missed a shot. I don't remember him missing one.
Parcel now gets inside, goes back to his right hand, tough finish. Underneath the rim, just had to outstretch his arm to get away from the basket and put the right English on the ball to get it to go. It's 18-13.
And we got Leighton Jones in the game, and his only job in the game is to try to slow down Keller.
He's on Keller right now. Now the pass to Hallam. Parcel guarding Hallam beyond the volleyball line. Now left side Keller. He's open for three. A little too strong. Offensive rebound. And the putback comes up short for Klingler, but he gets his own miss and cleans it up the second time.
Boy, that's we gotta control those boards when we get a chance. He's the shortest guy on the floor for the Tigers.
20-13. Their lead goes up to 7. Clement kicks left side to Maulding. He'll take a corner three, knock it down. Does Jackson Maulding. Big three-pointer there. It's 20-16.
Looked like he got fouled, and it's right in front of the official. He didn't call it.
2 minutes into the second quarter. R.J. Keller with the basketball for the Olney Tigers. Dribbling up top. Now bounce pass to the right. Hallam. Skip pass left to Fox. And he's going to be called. Oh, no. 3 in the key against Tobin.
Yeah.
Thought maybe he shuffled his feet.
Yeah, he was camped out. He didn't have his marshmallows out, but he's camped in there pretty good.
Tobin's going to get a breather here as they'll send the 6'7" Reed Brown back in the ball game. And back in the ball game as well, Owen Coker for the Tigers. 5:40 to go in this first half of play. Warriors trail by 4. Parcel with the ball on the left side. Immediately hands it back to Clement. Clement now trying to drive to his right. Bounce pass to the corner. Maulding from the right side. That one too strong. He just made one from the left corner. Tried to knock them both down.
That's a good look. His inside out is a good look.
Coker hands it off to Hallam. Play call comes from Coach Flanagan as they go 1 high, 4 low on the baseline. Hallam pulls up from the free throw line, blocked by Parcel, and Brown can't save it. Well, he does. He saves it, but Maulding able to grab it, and Maulding pushed from behind after he gets that rebound. That's the
foul on Coker.
First foul of the second quarter against either team, and the first foul against Coker.
You know, I really like the way these officials are working this game. They're letting two good teams play good. But it's like when there's an advantage, they call the foul. But the physical contact, they're not calling a foul just because there's physical contact. There has to be an advantage. They're doing a really good job so far.
After a 20-second break, Casey Tillman back in the ball game for the Olney Tigers. As Darren Hupp checks back in for the Warriors. In for Leighton Jones. Parcel with the ball at the top of the key. Spins back to his left. Left it short. He was bumped in the act of shooting, but I think it was legal defense. And Hallam able to get the rebound as well.
Hayden's really trying to assert himself since the quarter mark, isn't he?
Brown with a wide open straightaway three. It's no good. Hayden Parcel with a big rebound. Parcel brings it up the floor. He's got 6 points in this first half. Wide open in the corners, Darren Hupp. Oh, all the way around, but would not drop. Would have been the third three-pointer of the half by Hupp. Would have been a huge one as well. And Coach Flanagan not happy with how his team lost them in transition, and he calls timeout. 4:19 to go in the first half. It's 20-16. Olney leads by 4. We'll be back after a 30-second break right here on WMMC Radio.
Central State Construction is a leading electrical contractor in Indiana and Illinois. Central State Construction delivers top-notch design, construction, maintenance, and repair of your electrical system. With licensed and certified technicians, they are providing reliable and efficient service that's tailored to your unique commercial or industrial project. They're fully licensed and insured, and they can build it and maintain it. Central State Construction in Marshall.
Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio, Magic Hits 105.9 and WMMCRadio.com, where we're video streaming. Brought to you by Mashoff Heating and Cooling. Brian Mashoff is your local American Standard dealer, serving Clark, Cumberland, Crawford, and Jasper counties. Check him out on Facebook or call Brian Mashoff at Mashoff Heating and Cooling. Hallam passes left side to Keller. Almost halfway through the second quarter, Leighton Jones back in the ballgame. Got a hand up against Keller, and Keller still knocks it down. Second basket we've seen where, could have just as easily been blocked, but instead knocks it down. He's got 16 of their 22.
He's making tough shots. You just got to tip your hat when he makes. That's good defense, a little bit better offense.
Clement, shot fake from the left side, now gets by his man and kicks it out to Parcell. He'll take a three, left it way short, but an offensive rebound. Well, they're still battling for it. Toman able to rip it away, and now a jump ball is the call as Clement dives on the floor to tie up. I believe that was Keller. Yep, Clement and Keller both had their hands on it. Nice hustle there by Casey Toman to get his hands in there and knock it free from Luke Harris.
When Karras and Toman were going to the floor, I thought it might have been a football game, put on pads and helmets. Toman is sneaky quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember when he was a freshman, he was up here. I didn't think he was super quick, but boy, he's worked on that. He's sneaky quick.
Clement, the inbounder, underneath the basket, bounces it into a wide open Parcell, and he finishes. Great design there. Rolled him off a couple screens right down the left side of the lane, and it's 22-18.
And talk about quickness there. He was off the floor before Toman could see it.
Three and a half to go here in the first half. Coker with the basketball for the Tigers. Right side, it goes to Brown. Now Keller. Keller jabs right, goes left. I thought he might have freed himself up enough for another three, but he passes it back to Hallam. Hallam now on the dribble, working against Parcell. Goes to his right, cut off. Comes back to his left. Double team comes in. Another block for Parcell. Elevating against the 6'6 Hallam. He's got two block jumpers. And now Clement takes it himself. It rolls a little bit too strong out, and we got a foul on the rebound. I think it's going to go against Hayden Parcell. Parcell came flying in, trying to grab an offensive rebound. And, yeah, they will hit him with the foul. He went into the big body of Casey Toman, but...
Yeah, didn't really move him.
Right. Yeah, a lot of times you don't see the big guy get the benefit of that call, but he does in this instance. Now the Tigers get it in easily against the full court pressure. They lobbed it over the top to Keller. We're sending a double team at Keller often, even as he just crosses half court and he throws it away. Parcell wide open to the other end. This time he will just lay it up and in. And it's 22-20. Nice job by the defense, jumping at R.J. Keller and making him pass it. Here comes the double team again on Keller. Now he passes to Coker. 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Back to Keller. Keller goes to his left. Now passes back to Coker on the left wing. To Brown on the right side. Brown off a screen. Looks back to the right to Hallam. Now throws it to Hallam, who's well behind it. The pass brought him further out towards half court as well. A little bit wild there. As he'll reset with a 2-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Parcell able to navigate around the screen. Left side it goes to Coker. Coker guarded by Clement. Looking inside. Nothing there. Tried to hand it off to Keller. Jones staying with him. Now they do get the handoff going back to his right. Jones all the way up on Keller. He lost his dribble, able to pick it up, and Flanagan calls timeout.
Boy, Leighton Jones is doing a job out there.
Absolutely. The defense has stepped up here late in this second quarter, and it forces the second timeout by the Olney Tigers in the last couple minutes. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back. Olney Tigers lead 22-20 in this battle of the LIC right here on the home of the Warriors. Magic Hits 105.9 and WMMCRadio.com.
Your family's comfort is priority number one at Mashoff Heating and Cooling. Mashoff Heating and Cooling, your local American Standard dealer, serving KZ and beyond, is locally owned and operated by Brian Mashoff. They take great pride in delivering high-quality products and results. Attention to even the slightest detail makes a huge difference. For installation, repair, and free estimates, give Brian Mashoff a call today at 217-276-6804. Mashoff Heating and Cooling, serving Clark, Crawford, Cumberland, Coles, and Jasper counties. Looking to join a pharmacy family that truly cares about your whole health? Come by the Pharmacy Shop at 202 West Edgar in Casey today. The Pharmacy Shop has been a part of the Casey community since 1975, and they offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service you deserve. Come visit them today and talk with the team about your healthcare needs.
1:42 to go in the first half. Warriors trail by 2.
Stop by the pharmacy
Nice
shop located
bounce
at
back
202
here in the
West
second
Edgar in
quarter of
Casey.
play by Casey-Westfield as the inbounds pass thrown deep into the backcourt. Hallam runs it down. Parcel continuing to guard Hallam. Now right side it goes to Brown. Tries to go inside to Tillman. Good job by Karras. Warriors not fronting so far in this game, and Karras caught that like it was a lob pass to him, but the Warriors throw it away at the other end, trying to push it up the floor to Leighton Jones. Just a little too strong on that chest pass was Hayden Parcel, and it goes out of bounds.
I think Leighton took his eye off the ball, seeing who was coming to block his shot.
Parcel got a hand on the inbounds pass and knocks it out of bounds. So the Tigers will have to throw it in again. And, Mike, this is something we've seen that has been very effective for the Warriors, this full-court man-to-man, where they really do a great job of denying that entry pass.
Yes, it changes the game, the tempo of the game just a little bit. I want all the fans to watch Leighton Jones right now. He's not worried about the ball. He's worried about one guy, Keller. Everybody else is helping, watching the ball, defending. He's just watching Keller.
Keller with 16 of Olney's 22. Brown with the basketball on the right side. Back to Hallam. Parcel's done a nice job on Hallam in this game. Now Coker on the right. Again, Jones sticks to Keller in that right corner. It's Brown on the left side. Now Keller gets a touch. First time this possession, 50 seconds to go. Jones all over him. He spins back to his left, then back to his right, and now a foul is going to be called. Oh, they're going to say it was in the act of shooting. Seemed a little bit early to be on the shot, but they will hit Leighton Jones with the foul, and that will send R.J. Keller to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, he came into the game averaging 17 per game.
Yeah.
He's got 16 as he heads to the free throw line here in the first half.
Well, he blew that whistle as he was pivoting. This kid shoots 86% from the free throw line. He's not going to miss very many of these.
He makes the first. It's 23-20 as Hupp comes back in the ballgame for Leighton Jones. Stinson Chiropractic is proud to support the athletes of Casey-Westfield. That's Dr. Aaron Stinson, providing chiropractic adjustments, soft tissue treatments, and a wide variety of musculoskeletal problems. He also does DOT physicals. That's Stinson Chiropractic. 2 for 2 on that trip for Keller. It's 24-20. 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
We went to a little zone, a 1-2-2 zone, looks like.
1-2-2 with Casey Tillman, the 6'8 big man at the point. The one of the 1-2-2. Clement keeps his dribble alive, now goes inside to Parcel. Parcel shot partially blocked, and Tillman able to clean it up as well. 20 seconds to go. Olney with the ball. They'll hold for the final shot. I think the Warriors know what to expect here. If R.J. Keller's going to try to do something spectacular again. He's got the ball with 6 seconds left working against Parcel. He pulls up from deep. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Maulding it have to launch it from the opposite free throw line, and it was after the buzzer anyway. So we head to halftime. Olney with a 4-point lead. It's been everything we've expected out of this basketball game. You're not going to want to go anywhere. We'll have the halftime show, Central State Construction halftime show, and we'll have the halftime statistics as well when we return right here on the home of the Warriors, Magic Hits 105.9. Video streamed on our website, WMMCradio.com.
When construction pros in the Wabash Valley are ready to build, they know that they can always count on Mid-Illinois Quarry. In continuous operation since the mid-'60s, Mid-Illinois Quarry now specializes in producing IDOT-approved material for their asphalt and concrete producer customers. Mid-Illinois Quarry features a new plant designed to specifically produce high-quality stone, sand, wash CM11, and ag lime for agricultural applications. For high-quality stone products, see Mid-Illinois Quarry.
Richard's Farm Restaurant in Casey, Illinois has a wide array of wonderful menu items, including the premier salad bar in the Wabash Valley. Enjoy their soup, salad, and hot bar along with other fine-tasting menu items daily. And back on Sundays, their famous Sunday buffet in the Willow Room from 10:30 to 2. Richard's Farm Restaurant's experienced staff is ready to assist you with your next big event. Whether it's your special day or just a meeting for the office, Richard's Farm is the perfect place for you. For reservations, call them at 217-932-5300. R.W. Brown & Associates in Casey handle annuities, life insurance, major medical, Medicare, and long-term care. To make sure you're getting the best deal, give R.W. Brown & Casey a call today at 217-932-6162.
A tumble on the field, a slip on the ice, years of repetitive wear and tear. We can help you. We fix broken bones, repair and replace joints, help people improve mobility, and relieve pain. Sarah Bush Lincoln has some of the most highly skilled orthopedic and hand surgeons in the country, and they want to help you get back to the things you love. Learn more at sarahbush.org. Sarah Bush Lincoln, trusted, compassionate care.
Andy's Landscaping and Lawn is ready to help make your place look its best. Andy Two-Wile and his crew at Andy's Landscaping and Lawn in Casey can handle it all. Mowing, raking, planting. They're ready to make your home look better than it ever has. Andy's Landscaping and Lawn.
Now, son, blues music comes from sorrow, heartbreak, low expectations. You understand?
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
What? How?
Well, because I bank with Casey State Bank. They have amazing deposit accounts, whether it's their CDs or IRA account, and with their mobile app, I can check investments or bank anywhere I want.
I can't believe I just heard about this. And I wasted so much time by not switching to Casey State Bank Blues.
Now that's music. Casey State Bank, Marshall, Casey, Martinsville, Robinson, Lawrenceville, member FDIC.
Is your home in need of a makeover? Kirshner Building Centers is your one-stop solution for all your home exterior needs. Whether you're looking for durable roofing materials from companies like Owen Corning or eye-catching siding, Kirshner's has you covered. Their expert team will assist you in finding the perfect solutions to fit your style, budget, and weather conditions. Transform your home's exterior with top-quality roofing and siding materials from Kirshner Building Centers. Visit them today or explore their website to get started on your home improvement journey at KirshnerBuildingCenters.com.
ATI Physical Therapy in Casey is a leader in the physical therapy industry by differentiating a platform designed with a focus on their patients. Corey Hanley offers exceptional patient-centered care with the main goal of getting you back in the game, whether it's for a specific sport or just everyday life. ATI Physical Therapy is committed to being with you for the entire journey. If you need help getting back in the game or just everyday life, call ATI Physical Therapy at 217-932-2100.
It is halftime here at Bob Durham Court, the home of the Casey-Westfield Warriors, as the Warriors trail by 4 at the half against the Olney Tigers, the number 1 seed for the upcoming Little Illini Conference Tournament, starting this Saturday. And we'll have Warriors action this Saturday, scheduled to tip at 5:30 from Lawrenceville High School in the 3-6 seeded game, as they will take on the Newton Eagles. Olney with a 24-20 lead. Patrick Tulloch alongside Mike Kirk here at Casey-Westfield High School, and this is the Central State Construction halftime show. For all your electrical needs in the Wabash Valley, the pros at Central State Construction can take care of you. And Mike, you trail by 4 here at the half. I thought it was a great back and forth game, but it's very easy to see one of the issues. You look right up there at this scoreboard that's got the players' numbers, and number 24 for Olney, R.J. Keller, has 18 points in the first half.
Yeah, and I only remember him missing one shot. He's shooting 49% from the field, but he's lights out tonight. That shot he made at the end of the first quarter, we're just like, oh my.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do about that? He's having a tremendous game. Now Leighton Jones did a good job on him, and then we ran a double team at him a couple of times to make him give up the ball. We left Coker wide open, which I think that's a pretty good play to leave him open, and then you've got your other guys going to help when you do that. So I don't know. Coach Brandon will have to figure something out how to slow him down, but you slow him down. They've done a really good job on Toman. Toman
hasn't scored.
Yeah, no points.
Yeah.
And very few rebounds. Now, he's got some defensive rebounds, but I don't know that he's got hardly any offensive rebounds. Luke's been doing a good job. Jackson Malding's crashed the boards in there sometimes. He's got a block or two. Hayden's got a couple of blocks. Nolan's got the one block that we remember. You're like, wow, I've never seen. Yeah, he came from nowhere to block that. So defensively, I think we're doing a really good job overall. And Keller's made some shots that if he's going to shoot, it's the shots you want him to shoot.
Right.
It's highly contested, fade away, tough shot. If it goes in, okay, he's not going to make that all the time, but he's looked pretty tough tonight. Got to figure out how to slow him down. If we can figure out how to slow him down and continue guarding everybody else the way we have, I like our chances, because we had some looks down here on the offensive end. We had 3 or 4 wide open threes, good looks by multiple players that, one or two of those go down. you're either one down or you got the lead. And I like the way we're playing. I like everything about it. Just got to figure out what to do with this Keller kid.
Yeah, Mike, something I think it'll be interesting to talk to Coach Brandon after the game. We've seen now against Sullivan, against OPH, against Paris, even against Tuscola, they didn't really have the big guys, but the Warriors have traditionally tried to front that post and not let that pass get in there, force the lob pass over the top. We've not seen that here tonight. Instead, they're playing Karras behind Tobin. That's been a very effective change. What are your thoughts about that defensive shift?
Well, he's making him score over Luke, which he's bigger than Luke, but Luke's holding his own in there. And, scoring over a 6'4" kid that's reaching up and can jump pretty good is a taller task than catching it and laying it up because you caught it over a lob pass. That's good defense. And Luke is really holding his own in there. That's probably the best way to slow him down is to make him score over you. He's not out-quicking Luke, so he's not going to get around him to get to the rim. So Luke's holding his own. The best thing one of the best things Luke is doing, he's not reaching.
Yeah,
he's playing solid defense and not reaching. He's only got the one foul, and that was a helping foul on a drive to the basket.
All right, Mike Kirk will have the halftime statistics after I let you know about a few of our great sponsors on WMMC Radio for Warriors basketball, like Osborne's Georgia Carpet, the store for your floors. They do flooring, countertops, and more in front of Furniture Row in Terre Haute. See Rob Osborne and the pros. First Neighbor Bank offers full-service banking with several locations in East Central Illinois. They're proud to back the purple and gold. Andy's Landscape is the pride of Western Clark County. For all your lawn and landscaping needs, see Andy Tutwiler. And Staley Insurance, the hometown pros in downtown Casey. That's Don, Brian, Christy, and Joanne. They are pulling for a Casey-Westfield Warriors victory here tonight. All right, Mike, let's take a look at those first half statistics.
Okay, for the Olney Tigers, R.J. Keller has 18 points. Holland has 4, and Reed Klinger came in off the bench for 2 for a total of 24 points. For the Casey-Westfield Warriors, Hayden Parcel has 10. Jackson Malding has 3. He got a triple in the second quarter there. Nolan Clement made 1 of 2 free throws for a point, and Darren Hupp made 2 threes in the first quarter for 6 for 20 for the Warriors. We do have Jackson Malding is our leading rebounder so far with 3, and then we have 3 guys with 2 rebounds. They're doing a good job all the way around. I think just got to figure out what to do with Keller.
All right, we thank you for joining us on the Central State Construction Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have second half action as the Warriors try to come back from a 4-point deficit and defeat the first place team in the Little Illini Conference, the Olney Tigers. We'll be right back in just a minute. It's Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio, Magic Hits 105.9 and WMMCRadio.com.
Central State Construction is a leading electrical contractor in Indiana and Illinois. Central State Construction delivers top-notch design, construction, maintenance, and repair of your electrical system. With licensed and certified technicians, they are providing reliable and efficient service that's tailored to your unique commercial or industrial project. They're fully licensed and insured, and they can build it and maintain it. Central State Construction in Marshall.
Stinson Chiropractic, located on North Central Avenue in Casey, is locally owned and operated by Dr. Aaron Stinson. Stinson Chiropractic specializes in chiropractic adjustments, sports injuries, and soft tissue. Dr. Aaron Stinson is also certified for DOT physicals. They are always accepting new patients. For an appointment, call Stinson Chiropractic at 217-932-5740. Stinson Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Casey-Westfield Warriors.
On the first possession of the second half, the Tigers go inside to Tillman. He can't get the layup to go, but an offensive rebound and putback is good for Reed Brown, and Olney takes a 6-point lead just 20 seconds into this third quarter of play. Parcel now with the basketball for the Warriors on the right side. Guarded by Hallam in the man-to-man. Now goes to his left, picks up his dribble and looking for a teammate. Still looking, now kicks it back near midcourt to Nolan Clement. Clement waiting for a screen from Karras, goes to his left, now keeps going all the way to the basket, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Nice take there by Nolan Clement on the first offensive possession of the second half by the Warriors.
Yeah, Olney coach apparently is going to try to establish Toman on the offensive end. He had him at the elbow, and then he just drove to the basket. So that's a good take by Nolan. A little hesitation, then he got all the way to the rim, and it'd have been nice to see that go in for an and one.
First free throw good for Nolan Clement. All season long, Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball is proudly presented by Kirchner Building Center, your home improvement project and building materials supplier in the Wabash Valley. For expert advice and quality material, call John Brandt at 217-232-0305. Both free throws good for Clement as the Warriors stay in the full court man-to-man. It's Hupp guarding R.J. Keller as he brings it up the floor. 26-22, Warriors trail by 4. Just like they did at the half. And now a steal. Clement's got it. He's going one-on-one against Keller. Bumped. The offensive rebound by Karras, and he left it just a little bit short, and it goes out of bounds off of the Olney Tigers.
Yeah, I think Karras got in a little bit of a hurry because Toman was coming.
The Warriors will inbound it underneath the basket. It'll be Clement. They scored on this play earlier. They get it right back to Parcel on the left side, down the left side of the lane, and it works once again. It's 26-24.
That's so funny that it worked twice.
Double teaming Keller is the strategy here early in the second half as well. Forces a pass to the right side to Toman. Toman dribbles to the top of the key and back to the left side to Keller. Keller to the middle of the floor. Step back three. Tightly contested there by Hupp. And it's off the mark and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Casey Toman of the Olney Tigers.
You know, Hupp did just enough to get him out of his rhythm for that shot. That's pretty good defense.
Warriors with a chance to tie or take the lead here. 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Double screen up top. They sneak Hupp through to the left side. He'll take the three, and it's just off the left side of the rim, but Jackson Maulding there with the offensive rebound. Way to fight against that box out. Maulding keeps possession alive. Now Clement on the left-hand dribble. Gets all the way to the left side and passes it back up top to Hupp. Now Parcel on the right side, hesitates, and goes to the basket, and he's going to be bumped on the way. They'll say foul on the floor. It's going to go against Tallum. That'll be his first personal foul. 2 minutes into this third quarter, and the Warriors with a good strategy here to start the second half of play, especially defensively.
Yeah, I think they're doing a lot of good things. Just got to keep doing it on every possession. This is one of those games, every possession counts.
Parcel gets the inbounds pass and dribbles up top. Now to the free throw line, and he drops it back to Clement. Nolan looking inside, nothing there. Pass fake, and he gets a new play from Coach Brannon. Clement in the corner. Off a screen from Maulding. I'm not even sure Maulding was wanting to set a screen. Now he gets the pass, and right side it goes to Clement. Clement inside to a wide-open Karras. Karras backing down his way against Toman, and Toman hit with a foul, shaking his head. He thinks it was clean, but this official is going to come over here and say it was with the body. Yep, absolutely saying he moved him out.
He did move him.
Yep. So with 5:31 to go in the third quarter, Karras to the free throw line with the chance to tie this one up.
Looks pretty tough to move, and he got moved.
And Karras knocks down the first. The Pharmacy Shop is your hometown Health Mart pharmacy in Casey. And Preferred Bank, that's Casey's hometown bank. All loan decisions are made right here in Clark County. Ken Scott and the staff are back in the Warriors. Karras' second free throw up, and it rattles out. No good. Offensive rebound. Parcel right back up and in, and the Warriors have taken a lead. 27-26.
Jackson Maulding did not get the rebound, but he's the reason Hayden ended up with it.
Hayden Parcel now with 14 points in the game as the Warriors lead 27-26. Maulding and Hupp, double team Keller at the top, and oh no! Thought they knocked it free and had a steal, and instead they're going to hit Maulding with a foul. And the ball is going to stay with the Olney Tigers. It's going to be foul number 2 against Maulding, and Coach Flanagan calls timeout. Doesn't like what he's seen from the Warriors' double-teaming defense affecting his team. It's a 30-second timeout, Mike. We'll keep it right here. That is the defensive shift that we have seen in this ball game. I don't think we've seen anything like that yet this year by the Warriors, double-teaming that far away from the basket. But when you had a guy go for 18 of the other team's 24, it's a pretty good strategy.
Yeah, and they're leaving Brown and they're leaving Coker. Neither one of them have scored. And Brown scored on a putback, but that's good defensive shift and adjustment at halftime for Coach Brannon.
Warriors have forced a couple turnovers out of it as well. I think Coach Flanagan's message in this timeout probably telling his star player, R.J. Keller, to pass the ball before the double team gets there because he's been holding it and the double team gets him in trouble.
And I think they're probably going to try to establish Toman a little bit too, don't you?
Yeah, I would imagine that would be the play. He stands the furthest away from the basketball here on the inbounds. The other three stand in a line right in front of Coker, the inbounder. He gets it into Keller. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Warriors again have taken a 1-point lead. Their first since very early in this ball game. R.J. Keller hit 2 3-pointers that made it 6-4 after the Warriors were up 4-3. Hallam with the ball on the right side. Good help defense inside. Maulding not allowing a pass inside to Toman. Now Hallam to the free throw line, and they kick it left side to Coker. Good closeout by Clement. No open shot. Now the double team on Keller on the left side. He passes up top to Coker. Coker get pass to the right. Reed Brown up top to Coker. They left him, and we got a foul. Oh, is this going to be against Nolan?
No, yeah, I didn't see it.
He says he got him on the arm. I thought Nolan was about 3 feet away from the player. He looks as confused as we do.
Yeah.
As he's asking the official right now what he did, but
that defensive set right there, it was just like everybody was shifting. That was great defense by the Warriors all the way around.
So the Tigers lob it in the backcourt. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. And the Warriors with that 1-point lead, 27-26. Hallam trying to go to his right. He's had no room. Tough shot up, and they're going to hit Maulding with a foul, as they're going to say that his hands came down on Hallam.
That's 3 on him.
So Hallam's get ahead of the free throw line to shoot 2 with 4:15 to go in the third quarter. And it's foul number 3 in the quarter as well against the Warriors.
I feel like they've changed the way they've officiating the game a little bit.
Hallam makes the first. It's 27-27. Rex Hallam, a 6'6 senior, dealt with some injuries early this season, but seems to be fully healthy now. A key piece for the Tigers basketball team as he misses the second free throw. Rebounded by Clement. Up the right side to Maulding. Now in the corner, it's Hupp. Hupp tightly guarded, so they reverse it around to the left. Now Parcel on the left wing, halfway through the third quarter. Parcel gets by his man, goes in strong, and a blocking foul called against Coker underneath as he slid in as Parcel was going up strong. Really, that was one of those 50-50 calls right there, and it goes the way of the Warriors.
I think Coker was too far underneath the basket. We don't have one of those circles in high school, but he got there late. Maybe he got planted, but he was right underneath the basket.
Yeah, and that's really the idea of that little arc is player safety. You don't want people sliding in late.
Correct.
It's what happened. I think he might have been set, but just in the idea of the rule, I think the officials hit him with the blocking foul.
Yeah, and Hayden really didn't hit him head on. He kind of jumped sideways to avoid him.
Parcel missed the first free throw, but makes the second. It's 28-27. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Warriors man-to-man defense in the full court makes it tough, but they do get it into R.J. Keller. Keller now double-teamed as soon as he crosses midcourt. Goes left side to Hallam. Warriors scramble to find their men after the pass. Now back to Keller. Pulls up, mid-range jumper, off the front of the rim and the back of the rim, and Maulding and Parcel both fight. Maulding rips it away. He wants to continue to lead this team in rebounds.
And he is. He wanted that rebound.
It's Clement now in the front court, hands it off to Parcel on the left side. Off the screen from Karras, there's Hupp as well. Bounce pass to the left, Hupp's going to take the three off the front of the rim, and Toman runs down the long rebound. Thought that one was in.
Yeah, that was a good look. It looked good all the way. We had a good angle on it.
3:15 to go in the third quarter. Warriors lead 28-27. Toman drops it back to Coker. Coker guarded by Clement, trying to poke it free. Now it's a handoff to Hallam. Clement switches on to Hallam as he dribbles up top, and now a Toman screen up top. The kick left side. Brown's going to take a three, and he knocks it home. Reed Brown, I believe that's his third three-point attempt. The first two were not very pretty, but that one goes home and gives them a 2-point lead.
And, the Olney Tigers going to have somebody continue to do that because of the way we're guarding Keller.
Hupp bounces it to Karras. Karras on the left wing. Now Clement. Clement looking inside and finds Parcel top of the key. Parcel getting by his man. Gets to the basket, goes up strong and finishes. We're tied at 30. And Hayden Parcel with 17 in the game.
He just quick, and he had that just a little hesitation to freeze Hallam, and then he made another move. Pretty good play.
Parcel guarding Hallam now as he brings it up the floor. In the corner, it's Coker. Back to Hallam in the left side. Now Brown. Back to Hallam on the left. Thought about a three. Instead, he'll dribble up top. Keeping his dribble alive. Forces the switch. He calls for the ball back. He's got Maulding, and now he uses the screen again just to allow Parcel to get back on him. 1:50 to go in the third quarter. He wants another screen from Brown. Goes away from it to his right. Pulls up, falling away jumper, and oh my. Spun around 3 times, and it drops through. Olney with a 2-point lead, 32-30.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Highly contested fadeaway.
Parcel back to Clement, who stands in the center circle. Back to the right side, Parcel. Now Maulding. Left side, Clement. Oh, the pass was tipped. Clement able to bring it in. Up right side to Parcel now. Parcel driving baseline, cut off, spins back to his left. What a finish, what a move. The spin cycle from Hayden Parcel, and it's 32-32. The Warriors answering each and every time here late in this third quarter.
That's pretty impressive. The most impressive thing was once he got up in the air, squared himself up on that spin.
1 minute to go in the third. Hallam gets by Parcel. Now goes to the left side, and in the corner it's Coker. Parcel denying the pass back to Hallam, so now it's Keller on the right. Bounce pass inside to Toman. Toman starting to go to work, spins to his right, and Harris knocked it free, but Toman, again, just nice footwork, picks it up and lays it right in.
Yeah, he picked up that loose ball, and as soon as he got it, he put it up on the basket.
34-32, the Warriors trail by 2. Left side Hupp. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Parcel at the top of the key, backs it out. Looks like the Warriors might hold for the final shot. 25 seconds to go in the third as Parcel goes to the right corner.
We have the possession, so
Parcel's going to take it, gets to the basket, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and I think he's shocked he didn't make it. He's kind of upset. He thought he had an easy three-point play.
Would have been nice to have an and one.
16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Parcel to the line, trying to tie this game up at 34. And the first free throw is good. 34-33 as Leighton Jones will check in, at least for the last 16 seconds, so Maulding doesn't pick up a cheap fourth foul. The Casey Clinic is a member of the Sarah Bush Lincoln Health Network with a location in Casey. And Mid-Illinois Quarry specializes in producing IDOT-approved material for their asphalt and concrete-producing customers. That's Mid-Illinois Quarry. Both free throws good. It's 34-34 as Hallam slowly brings it up the floor, going for that final shot. He crosses midcourt with 10 seconds to go. Now middle of the floor with 6. Still out near midcourt with 4. Gets by Parcel, blocked. Oh, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As they'll say, Parcel got him on the arm. 1.9 seconds left in the quarter, and Hallam will likely give Olney the lead headed to the fourth.
Boy, that looked like all ball to me.
Hallam at the line, banks the first. Toy Auto Parts is your Napa know-how store with over 68 years of experience with locations in Casey, Marshall, and Greenup. And R.W. Brown Insurance. For insurance and annuities, call R.W. Brown and Casey. Mike, only 1.9 seconds left. Nolan Clement really good at these full court shots.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
That's where they go. They get it into Parcel instead. He'll launch it, and it's off the top of the backboard. So at the end of 3, 36-34, we've got a basketball game right here at Bob Durham Court. The Olney Tigers leading the Casey-Westfield Warriors by 2. Back with fourth quarter action. Don't go anywhere. It's Warriors basketball on Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed at WMMCRadio.com.
Spring, summer, and fall are great times for home improvement projects. So if you're thinking about improving your home, see Preferred Bank in Casey and Marshall for a home improvement loan. They offer competitive rates, payments you can afford, and fast, convenient hometown service. That's Preferred Bank in Marshall and Casey. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, Preferred Bank.
Richard's Farm Restaurant in Casey, Illinois has a wide array of wonderful menu items, including the premier salad bar in the Wabash Valley. Enjoy their soup, salad, and hot bar along with other fine-tasting menu items daily. And back on Sundays, their famous Sunday buffet in the Willow Room from 10:30 to 2. Richards Farm Restaurant's experienced staff is ready to assist you with your next big event. Whether it's your special day or just a meeting for the office, Richards Farm is the perfect place for you. For reservations, call them at 217-932-5300.
24 minutes down, 8 minutes to go. It's Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball presented by Kirchner Building Center on WMMC Radio. The Warriors trail by 2, 36-34, but Mike, in the battle of the two top scorers in the LIC so far, the third quarter certainly went the way of the Warriors.
Yeah, Hayden Parcel had 11. He's got 21 on the night. Keller was blanked. He still has 18.
Start of the fourth quarter, the Warriors have the basketball. Parcel with it, guarded by Hallam. Both teams have played man-to-man almost exclusively. The Tigers did go to a 1-2-2 for just one possession earlier. Parcel with space, trying to work against Hallam. It's poke free, but Parcel able to bring it in. Now Clement, as they'll reset. 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. Again, first place in the Little Illini Conference essentially on the line. If the Warriors were to win, they control their own destiny. Now Clement, easy take to the basket. Nice pass from Darren Hupp, and it got him wide open in the corner, and Clement able to take it all the way to the rim from the left side, 36-36.
We spaced the floor out to create a lane for different players, and Nolan got a good lane on the baseline.
1 minute into the fourth quarter, Hallam left side to Brown. Now in the corner, it's Coker. Again, the Warriors completely shifted how they played Keller here in the second half as Hupp stuck to him here in the left corner. He hasn't even moved from that spot. Coach Flanagan okay with his team playing 4-on-4, but they throw it away as Moulding dives on it and calls timeout. Once again, Jackson Moulding, a heady play as he dives on the floor, calls timeout, and Coach Brannon will take a full timeout here. 6:44 to go in the ball game, tied up 36-36. We'll be right back. It's Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio.
Jackson picked up where Grant. Becky and Maya Osborne here. Are you looking for good, hard surface floors? Osborne's has what you need. It's undeniable that hardwood flooring will make a statement in your home. It is long-lasting, ages with integrity, and adds value to your home. At Osborne's, we have a large selection of hardwood flooring in stock at unbeatable prices. Osborne's also has a huge, beautiful showroom full of stunning hardwood options available for you. Come see us at Osborne's Georgia Carpet, the store for your floors.
You're never too young to start thinking about sound investing and leaving a legacy. Staley Insurance Agency in Casey can show you how a life policy from Pekin Insurance can meet your needs, no matter what stage of life you're in. Pekin Life Insurance Company has been helping folks make sound decisions for nearly 60 years. Do it for the ones you love. Call Staley Insurance Agency at 217-932-5221, and they'll design a plan just for you.
A big turnover forced by the Warriors here early in the fourth quarter, as now we see the Tigers go back to that 1-2-2 zone. They trap Hupp in the corner. He finds Parcel short corner. He's rejected and gets the offensive rebound. Now Moulding on the left side. Back to Clement as the Warriors try to decide how to attack this 1-2-2. 6:15 to go in the ball game. Tied up 36-36. On the left side, it's Moulding. Shot fake, and he's bumped. And it was because Reed Brown left his feet to try to contest the shot and flew right into Jackson Moulding to be hit with the first foul here of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is a good strategy probably for the Olney Tigers. Slow us down just a little bit.
Clement inbounds it to Hupp. Olney's gone back to man-to-man here on that out-of-bounds play. And they'll stay in the man-to-man here up for this possession. Clement to his right, gets by his man to the basket and finishes. Nolan Clement just kept it all the way around on that right-hand dribble and gives the Warriors a 38-36 lead.
He is so quick, deceptive.
R.J. Keller trying to answer with a tough mid-range shot, no good. And Jackson Moulding goes up for a big rebound. The Warriors with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Now wide open up at the other end is Karras. It's a little too tall for him. Had to come down with it, and his shot is blocked by Toman.
That would be a good bucket right there.
2.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. What has been a tight game throughout. Again, R.J. Keller scored 18 of his team's 24 in the first half and was held scoreless in the third quarter by the Warriors defense. Reed Brown with the ball, guarded by Maulding. Now passes right side to Coker. They're trying to go inside to Toman. Now they left Brown wide open underneath, and he's fouled as Clement just tried to run in there to play help defense. And Brown will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, he dove to the basket that time, and he hadn't been diving to the basket, and so Toman just turned and found him.
That's foul number 3 against Nolan Clement, the first on the Warriors here in the quarter. As Reed Brown to the free throw line, first one too strong. Three Sisters Logistics is the premier material hauling operation in Central Illinois. They'll haul crushed stone, grain, seed, fertilizer. They'll haul agricultural products as well. That's Three Sisters Logistics. And Berkey's Farm Stores, your local Case IH dealer in Casey, hoping for a Warriors victory. 0 for 2 on that trip by Reed Brown. 5 minutes to go.
They went back to man. They didn't stay in that zone very long. I'm kind of shocked.
Parcel with the ball on the right side. Now Maulding in the middle of the floor. Looking for Clement as he picks up his dribble. Clement makes himself available. R.J. Keller guarding him. Clement, right-hand dribble. Now back to left. Maulding going hard with the right. A big reach there, no call, but Hayden Parcel follows it up with the bucket. Hayden Parcel with 23 points in the game.
It's good to see Jackson going to the basket like that. We need more of that.
Keller brings it across midcourt. The Warriors not doubling him yet. And we've got a timeout. Olney's only going to have one timeout remaining after this as they call a full timeout here. 4:26 to go, so that could be of importance, but Coach Flanagan knows the importance of this possession. We'll be back after a 30-second break. It's Casey-Westfield 40, Olney 36 right here on the home of the Warriors, Magic Hits 105.9, and we're video streaming at WMMCRadio.com.
You're never too young to start thinking about sound investing and leaving a legacy. Staley Insurance Agency in Casey can show you how a life policy from Pekin Insurance can meet your needs, no matter what stage of life you're in. Pekin Life Insurance Company has been helping folks make sound decisions for nearly 60 years. Do it for the ones you love. Call Staley Insurance Agency at 217-932-5221, and they'll design a plan just for you.
Four minutes, 26 seconds left in the game. Casey-Westfield Warriors with a 40-36 lead as they have really turned it on here in the second half of play.
I look for them in that timeout. I look for them to set up some kind of a play to get Keller a good look.
It's Coker, the inbounder, gets it into Reed Brown. Guarded by Maulding out near midcourt. Now the handoff to Hout. Parcel has had that assignment all night. On the right side, it's Coker looking inside to Toman. Good double team. Forces that away. Parcel tries to jump between the screen there for Hallam. He spins back to his right now, elevates, and is shot off the right side, and another good rebound inside. And again, it's Luke Harris doing a lot of work on Toman, making it difficult for him to get an offensive rebound as Clement cleans it up.
Yeah, Luke doesn't have very many rebounds, but Toman doesn't have hardly any.
Harris has the basketball on the left side. Pass fake back to Hupp on the right and gets it to Clement. 3:45 to go in the game. Clement off a screen to the right, forces a switch. He's got the big man Toman on him. He backs it up, gets some space, wants to get downhill. Now he kicks to the right side to Hupp. Hupp couldn't quite bring it in. And passes up top to Hayden Parcel. Parcel faked the handoff, gets inside, and called for a travel. I thought maybe it was going to be a hit on the wrist, but it's going to be a turnover against the Warriors.
I thought it was a reach.
Staying in the full court man-to-man. Tigers get it into Hallam as Parcel now just jogs alongside him, making sure to control the pace. 3:20 to go in the game. Big game here at Bob Durham Court for LIC regular season purposes. Left side, Brown for the Tigers. Now Coker at the volleyball line. Back to Brown on the left. He made a three from here just a little bit ago, but he comes up short. And Coker was the first one there, but he goes off his feet out of bounds. Warriors lost him on the glass, but luckily he wasn't able to bring it in.
Yeah, they're trying to isolate Toman inside and put guys so we don't have anybody that can help. I'm afraid they might find him in there for a bucket here pretty soon.
Warriors with a 4-point lead on the right side. It's Parcel. Parcel going straight to the basket, and he's bumped from behind. He did make the reverse layup, but it's not going to count. And that's going to be foul number 2 against Rex Hallam, and foul number 2 against the Tigers here in the final quarter of play. Once again, Clement the inbounder. This time they cut off that pass to Parcel down the left side. So the Warriors get it in to Hupp and back to Clement as they get it set up. Clement keeping his dribble alive. Backdoor cut. Parcel wide open to the basket. Finishes it. And the Warriors have taken a 6-point lead.
He's just too quick for Hallam.
25 points in the game for Hayden Parcel as the Warriors lead 42-36, and Parcel almost came away with a steal, and a smart play there by Hallam to just rise up. Knew Parcel was right there, and he draws a foul. And that's going to be foul number 3 against Hayden Parcel. Foul number 2 against the Warriors as well. Again, of note, the Tigers only have 1 timeout remaining. And they call it. Oh, Mike, that's huge.
Oh, man.
Had trouble getting the ball inbounds, and Coach Flanagan has to call his final timeout of the game. It's a full timeout, 2:27 to go. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll discuss why that's so important that they had to call their final timeout right after this on WMMC Radio.
Your family's comfort is priority number 1 at Mashoff Heating and Cooling. Mashoff Heating and Cooling, your local American Standard dealer, serving KZ and beyond, is locally owned and operated by Brian Mashoff. They take great pride in delivering high-quality products and results. Attention to even the slightest detail makes a huge difference. For installation, repair, and free estimates, give Brian Mashoff a call today at 217-276-6804. Mashoff Heating and Cooling, serving Clark, Crawford, Cumberland, Coles, and Jasper counties.
This is Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball on WMMC Radio or video streaming at WMMCradio.com. I'm Patrick Tolick alongside Mike Kirk and Thomas Duzan, our videographer. We're also on the radio at Magic Hits 105.9, and Warriors basketball is presented by Kirchner Building Center, your home improvement project and building material supplier in the Wabash Valley. Mike, the final timeout just called by Coach Rob Flanagan and the Olney Tigers. And in high school basketball, the clock does not stop in the fourth quarter after a made basket. So a lot of times, in addition to not being able to call a timeout when you're in trouble, the final 2:27 of this game, Olney going to play with 0 timeouts.
Yeah, they had trouble getting it on the inbounds now. You know, they might have trouble the next 2 minutes, and not being able to stop the clock late in the game is important.
And we now see Carson Amater in the game for the very first time, number 12 for the Tigers. So interesting to see what he will do as Hallam throws it left side to Keller, and Clement read that the whole way, got an arm in the passing lane, knocks it out of bounds.
That's the first time I've seen them try to set a screen for Keller away from the ball.
2:18 to go now. Amater, the inbounder, once again lobs it into Keller. Hupp got a hand on it and tried to keep it alive, but he stepped on the inline as he was trying to knock it to Jackson Maulding. And so the Tigers will inbound it from underneath the basket now.
They're having trouble with our pressure.
Hallam going to be the inbounder now. So they start with Toman right up there on the elbow. We've got whistles. They're going to say a little bit too much contact there between Darren Hupp and R.J. Keller. And
that's good officiating, though.
Hupp's been stuck to him all second half. So Keller can't get free as Clement jumped for help. And they throw it in the backcourt. Karras is going to come away with a steal. Karras and Hupp. Hupp back to Karras. Lays it up at the other end. Casey-Westfield 44, Olney 36. Again, the pressure against the inbounds play forces a turnover. Keller on the take, and he's going to head to the free throw line. Nice defense there by Darren Hupp. And with 2:03 to go, R.J. Keller going to head to the free throw line with his chance at his first points of the second half. A guy that had 18 of their 24 in the first half has been scoreless since that point over the last 14 minutes.
I didn't see the foul. Looked like Darren was walled up pretty good.
Keller's first free throw up and good, as Mike has mentioned. An 86% free throw shooter, not necessarily the guy you want to send to the line. Community Realty Associates, that's Kim Reeder and her outstanding staff, can take care of you if you're buying or selling your home. They know how key teamwork is to success, rooted in the community because you are going places. That's Kim Reeder at Community Realty Associates. Both free throws good. It's 44-38 as Rob Flanagan and the Olney Tigers go offense-defense here as they get full court pressure. Now Parcel breaks it to the left side. Karras was bumped, and yeah, the official behind the play, right call there, as I believe that's Keller who ran through the back of Luke Karras. One official calling it out of bounds. The other one saw that it was because of the contact. So with 1:57 to go in the game, that's foul number 3 against R.J. Keller as the Warriors inbound it to Parcel.
Yeah, we're in no hurry.
Warriors with a 6-point lead. Parcel handling the basketball, taking his time. Hallam, and those 6'6" long arms come out to guard him. Makes it easier to get a count as well. Parcel jabs in, retreats, and resets the count. Now to his left, double team comes. He passes left side. It was tipped, but Clement able to run it down. 90 seconds to go. Nolan Clement off a screen. Got it poked away from behind. It's a steal for the Tigers. Keller got a slight limp as he brings it up the floor. Yeah, he's kind of hopping on that left ankle, but he gets the ball at the top of the key, goes to his right, pulls up with a deep 2. He comes down awkward, and then it's an offensive rebound and a putback for Casey Tillman, but R.J. Keller definitely not 100% right now. 1:05 to go as Maulding beats the full court pressure. Now Parcel's going to take it to the basket, and a foul on the floor. Once again, Parcel with another tough finish that's not going to count. And that's going to be the final foul to give for the Tigers. It goes against Reed Klingler. That is his first of the game. So the Warriors will go to the free throw line on any foul the rest of the way. 1:01 to go. Clement looking and throws it in. Maulding goes way up high to get it, and he's undercut by Klingler. So back-to-back fouls committed by the junior for the Olney Tigers, and Maulding will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 as no time came off the clock there.
You know, you put yourself in a position, make your free throws, you win this game. Looks like to me.
1:01 to go. Mike, how about the effort? We've mentioned there in the Christmas tournament that Darren Hupp was put in the lineup because of his ability to stretch the floor. They saw a lot of zone, but how about the defensive effort he's put in tonight?
He's done a great job tonight. You know, early in the first half, he struggled against Keller in the first half, and Leighton Jones came in and did a really good job. But he came right back to him. Coach Brandon came right back to him, had confidence in him, and he's done a good job on him this second half.
Maulding makes the first free throw, second up, and good as well. Warriors back to a 6-point lead. Just got to make sure they find Keller on the other end. The guy you know can knock down the deep ball. 1 minute to go. Keller gets the ball, working against Leighton Jones. Off a screen to his left. Good hedge there by Karras. And they've got a foul, as they'll say 2 hands on the dribbler, and it's going to go against Leighton Jones. That'll be foul number 2.
It's 4th on the team for the quarter.
So now the Tigers will be shooting the double bonus on the next Warrior foul as well. So we'll have free throws the rest of the way on any common foul. 51 seconds to go. Keller bounces it in to Hallam, and we got a foul underneath. And that's going to send Hallam to the free throw line. Not the way the Warriors want to play that defensively.
That's 4 on Hayden.
25 points in this game, and Hayden Parcel's picked up his 4th personal foul. Only 50 seconds left, but gonna have to play smart down the stretch.
Yeah, he went for a little head fake, and Hallam dove to the basket.
Hallam's first free throw, kind roll here. As it rolls through, it's 46-41. Richards Farm Restaurant is a great place to dine for your next family get-together or business meeting. Don't miss Sunday brunch in the Willow Room, and after the game, we'll have the Richards Farm player of the game. Both free throws good. It's 46-42. Tigers stay in the full court pressure. Clement has to bounce it right side to Maulding. Now they do cross the timeline. Parcel's going straight to the basket. Finishes, and the foul! Hayden Parcel. What a basket there. Got it just across midcourt, right in a spot that's dangerous against the trap. He immediately spins to his left, goes right to the basket, and he's once again made it a 6-point ball game with a chance to make it 7.
I thought they were going to call that before he got
I did
there.
too. I hesitated because I thought they were going to call it up on the floor.
Yeah, that was a great take to the basket.
39 seconds left. Parcel makes the free throw. He's got 28 points in the game. A huge game here at Casey-Westfield High School. It's 49-42. Warriors double team in the backcourt. Now they get it to Keller up the floor. He pulls up for three. In and out, no good. Parcel with the rebound. And Olney just trying to trap him in the backcourt. Now they do commit a foul. So Parcel's got a chance at another 30-point game here in his senior season if he can knock down both these free throws. 27 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, he's proven himself every game more and more how good he is.
Shane Todd Edward Jones can help you with your financial investment needs. Shane Todd is proud to support the Casey-Westfield Warriors. And Owen Ford is the home of the warranty forever. With the most new Ford F-150s on the lot in the Wabash Valley, keep going with Owen in Marshall, Illinois. First free throw drops for Hayden Parcel. It's 50-42. Prospect Bank, that's the Opportunity Bank. They do ag, home, commercial loans. Prospect Bank can take care of you. Second free throw just off the left side. It's rebounded by the Tigers. They trail by 8, only 22 seconds left, and again, no timeouts. Brown shoots a corner three. It goes over the backboard, out of bounds, and Mike, it finally feels like the Warriors going to hold on for a huge victory here on this Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's just feels like it.
Clement gets the inbounds pass.
They're not going to foul.
It's Parcel. He'll dribble it out, and the Tigers going to let him dribble it out. And the Warriors faithful come to their feet to celebrate a big victory here as they hand the Olney Tigers their first loss in conference play. And the Warriors improve to 13-4 on the season, winning 50-42 over the Olney Tigers. The Warriors will head into the LIC Conference Tournament this Saturday with a lot of momentum, and they may very well see these very Olney Tigers again later in that tournament, perhaps in the championship game that next Friday night. 50-42, the Warriors big winners here tonight at home. We'll be back with the Central State Construction postgame show right here on the radio at Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed at WMMCradio.com. It's Casey-Westfield Warriors basketball presented by Kirchner Building Center.
Toys Auto Parts, locally owned and operated with over 68 years of experience, is your Napa Know-How store in the Wabash Valley. With several local locations, including Jasonville and Sullivan in Indiana, and 3 in Illinois, Casey, Grinnip, and Marshall, Toys Auto Parts and their staff is ready to help you. They are open Monday through Saturday. Toys Auto Parts is and will be open and ready to take care of whatever your needs may be. Your Napa Know-How stores in the Wabash Valley is Toys Auto Parts. Owen Ford, home of the Warranty Forever, located at the corner of Route 1 and Highway 40 in Marshall, has the largest selection in the Wabash Valley of new Ford trucks in stock. Owen Ford is a family-owned and oriented dealership with a knowledgeable staff who's ready to help you every step of the way in your purchase of a new or pre-owned vehicle. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Look no further than to keep going with Owen. For more information, check out their website. It is owen-ford.com. Looking to join a pharmacy family that truly cares about your whole health? Come by the Pharmacy Shop at 202 West Edgar in Casey today. The Pharmacy Shop has been a part of the Casey community since 1975, and they offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service you deserve. Come visit them today and talk with the team about your healthcare needs. If you want to experience a hometown pharmacy with world-class service, stop by the Pharmacy Shop located at 202 West Edgar in Casey. Bullen Auto Trucks and Tires on Route 40 in Casey, Illinois reminds you your battery has a tough job during the cold winter months. Your vehicle's engine requires more power to start when the temperatures are colder, and those temperatures make it harder for your battery to provide power. Before winter gets an icy grip on your battery, stop by Bullen Auto Trucks and Tires and see Rich Parsons and the gang at 1600 East Route 40 in Casey, Illinois for a free battery check. No appointments necessary. They are open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Shoflaw, with 2 locations in Casey and Marshall, can assist you with estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, along with transactional needs. Kara Shof and Landry Husing gave you their clients as more than a name or a case number. They strive to provide prompt and professional service, specially tailored for each individual client. Call Show Flaw in Casey at 217-606-0111 or in Marshall at 217-826-2212. For all your estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, it's Show Flaw.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? And will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? When you work with Shane Todd, your Cumberland County Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. And Edward Jones will partner to help your strategy stay on track, no matter what happens. Contact Shane Todd today at 217-923-3464. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome to the Central State Construction postgame show right here on the home of the Warriors. Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed at WMMCradio.com. The Warriors with a huge victory here tonight at home, 50-42 over the Olney Tigers, who were 3-0 in the conference. Previous to tonight's game, they now fall to 3-1, and the Warriors will control their own destiny in the LIC. If they win the rest of the games, they will be the regular season champions, as they now own the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Olney Tigers. Warriors basketball presented by Kirchner Building Center, your home improvement project and building material supplier in the Wabash Valley. Call John Brandt at 217-232-0305. I'm Patrick Tulloch alongside Mike Kirk. And Mike, what an impressive victory this was tonight for the Casey-Westfield Warriors.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't going to show up in the stat book, the scoring line, that sort of thing. But you can't say enough about Luke Karras' job he did on Toman. Toman had 4 points. He's averaging almost 14 a game. I don't know. Toman maybe got 4 rebounds, maybe. So Luke didn't get a lot of rebounds. Luke didn't have a lot of points, but Luke made a big difference in there. And then what you can't say enough about Jackson Malding. He's this year's Grant Kokenauer. He is everywhere, does all the little things. Again, those things don't show up on the scoreboard. You know, you see Hayden Parcell, 29 points, averaging 20 or whatever it is. But those two guys tonight really were difference makers in the game. Darren Hupp, his defense on Keller in the second half, and the double team, the things that Coach Brandon changed in the second half to double team him, to make him give the ball up. Those things right there were the difference in the game. Hayden Parcell can't say enough about the player he has become this year and what he's doing. Nolan does great things. Everybody's playing good basketball. It's good. It's fun to watch the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Mike will be back with us later on the Central State Construction postgame show. Right now, we've got the head coach of the Warriors, Tom Brannon, is going to join us on the Casey State Bank postgame coaches interview. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. That's Casey State Bank, taking care of ag loans, mortgage loans, commercial loans, and a whole lot more. And yeah, they also sponsor the $1,000 minute twice every week with Joey O right here on Magic Hits 105.9. All right, Coach, thanks for joining us here on the postgame show. This was a big game, one you guys have been looking forward to, I think, for a lot of this season, especially after you see the drawing for the Little Illini Conference Tournament come out, and they're on the 1 line, and you're the 3 line, but your guys come out, get a big victory here tonight at home, and one that you really had to battle for.
Oh, no. So you come off a big game, like a rivalry game. I don't know how many people were at that game the other night, but it was a great atmosphere. You're everybody's at the height of your emotions and everything, and then you got to come back and play the next game. It's hard to do sometimes, and I thought our guys answered and did a great job. And we've talked. We talked in our practice that this is the number 1 seed. They are the best team in the conference at this point. They have some of the best players. The Toman is a load. I mean, I don't care what's going on 6'9", and he's got some nice. He uses his body great around the basket. 6'8", he's got good footwork. And Luke did a tremendous job on him. I mean, unbelievable. Like we were just talking. It's not going to show up in the and nobody's it's not going to be up on a board somewhere one of these days. But he one of the best games that I've ever seen a guy play defensively against somebody 6'9", overmatched somewhat in the post. He had 4 points. Did Luke out-rebound him? I think Luke may have out-rebounded him.
Yep.
No, so, great there. But then, we can go around the horn on all this. Number one, they got the Hallam kid is really, really good. I mean, he's smooth. He can get his shot anytime. He's 6'5". He's tall. He doesn't need a pick. He doesn't need a pick and roll. He doesn't need a ball screen. You know, he can get up over you. He can get to the rim, and like he wasn't who was bothering us the first half. It was the Keller kid, right? I mean, he had 18 points first half, and he was making some really. I mean, you know, we kid Darren from time to time, and Darren's defense has been tremendous last couple ball games, and he's getting better and better because he guarded Delp last game and did a great job. But we're kidding him, and you need to get better, blah blah blah. You know, we got to put you on somebody who can't do something, and he did a great job. He's all over him, and he's hitting shots, his eyes closed. In the first half. And in the second half, he was negligent. So great job there. But also we had some guys helping on defense. Nolan and Malding, we're getting smarter and smarter about that. Like where to be on help, how to be helping the big, how to help on the drive. So just all around defensively a good game. We out rebounded them. That's on our board. We have to every time we are undefeated. We out rebound people. So that's what we got to do, right? Mm-hmm. And what do you say about Hayden? I mean, just I'm just yelling, hey, go. Honestly, you're by yourself. Go. You're by yourself again. Go. Hey, you've got two guys on you. Go.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he went for 29 again in this ball game. Just a huge performance by Hayden Parcels. He continues to be electric on the offensive end. Would have loved to seen that dunk go down.
No, I know. Yeah, me too.
We didn't even know he could do that.
Hey, now in my younger, I remember Buddy Kelly dunked and did a 360 dunk, hammered it, and it bounced back to half court. And I had somebody at the scorer's bench before the ball came down and bounced. I was mad about he missed the dunk in a big game. That must be getting soft because when he dunked, I was like, "Hey, you're on the rim." Hey, right. It was a good look. Hey, let's try to get another one.
Right. Yeah. Later in the game, he did have that run out layup that he laid down. But man, I hope later in the season I
heard somebody from the bench say, "Lay it," or just lay it in.
Okay.
Not me. Somebody else is saying, hey, just lay it in, Hayden.
So let's talk about a couple of the defensive things that we saw in this game. So, number one, we were talking about during the broadcast that as of late, we've seen a lot of teams try to throw that lob pass over the top to big guys, to guys that aren't near as big as Casey Tillman is.
Right.
And so it was kind of a shift tonight where you had Luke Harris playing behind him a lot and, giving up 4 inches in that matchup. But you talked about how great Luke Harris was, but playing behind Casey Tillman where he was getting those touches and then still not giving up easy looks.
Right.
That was a great defensive play by Luke Harris in this game.
And again, you had a couple guys, if the guy did catch it, you had a couple guys, if they put it on the ground, we were going to get it. And a couple times, Nolan is a very smart player. I mean, we all know that. And he knocked out a couple times. He got a couple tips down here that they called a foul on him. It was all ball. So, yes. Defense is totally a team concept, Hayden's over on an island denying, but he's got to have help on a back cut because if he's overplaying, we got to have people there. And Malding was there several times. Just a really good game.
And so also at halftime, you go in trailing by 4, 24 to 20, and one guy for their team had scored 18. So at the start of the second half, we come out and we see you start picking him up as a double team as soon as he crosses midcourt.
Right.
And that really seemed to give them a lot of issues. And it was something that you stuck with through most of that third quarter and even into the fourth, and it completely held him scoreless. That took him completely out of the game. And your guys did such a fantastic... Now, the double teams were great, but when he would pass it, if it wasn't a turnover, they flew around and found their guys.
Yes, right.
And, you can't double team if you're not flying around and playing help defense.
That's the team getting better. And, the maturation process of the defense. Like, we tried to do some of that earlier in the year and run, and you run to the wrong side of the guy, and then there's 2 guys open, right? So we had guys coming in the right angles. If you got a guy coming to double, you got to get to the other side where, opposite to the guy coming. And that's a tough thing to do, just to feel and see and while you're trying to keep the best player in front of you, right? But then, like I say, we did that, and we got a couple baskets that really turned the momentum of the game. Was a couple steals where we got some steals off that. Yes.
All right, so your Warriors improved to 13-4 on the season, now 3-1 in the conference, and up next is the conference tournament on Saturday down in Lawrenceville. Got the Newton Eagles on Saturday night. We have not played against them yet this year, saw them at the Cumberland tournament, but feels like a pretty good draw for the start of the tournament. We hope it's going to be a good run down there in Lawrenceville in the LIC tournament.
Well, Coach Bierman does a good job. They're going to play hard. They're going to be all over the floor. I think they're young. They had 9 seniors last year.
Yeah.
So they're trying to pick up the pace. They're playing 2-2-1 full court press. They're trying to make you make mistakes. And right now, that's not our forte, I would say, is like pressure. We got to make sure we relax. But, I thought we did a good job tonight with the pressure, and we got it, and we scored some layups against it. So maybe, hopefully, again, when you see pressure, you got to, lick your chops and say, all right, this is going to be fun because there's nobody in front of me now for 30 feet, right? So that's what we've got to have, that mentality, right?
Absolutely. So we know it was, close to 0 degrees here tonight. I think that it affected the crowd a little bit, but the crowd that was here was really into it, and we hope some of those people will make the trip down to Lawrenceville to support the Warriors in the LIC tournament this upcoming week.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Coach, we'll see you down there.
Yep,
and good luck to the Warriors as they, again, win tonight's basketball game over the Olney Tigers, 50-42. Back to wrap things up from Bob Durham Court. Mike Kirk will be back with me to close down the Central State Construction postgame show when we return right here on Magic Hits 105.9 and video streamed at WMMCradio.com.
Frigid temps, blistering wind, freezing rain, and snow. Stop by JJ Renault Sales and Service, and they can help you weather the storm. They have gas and dual-purpose generators, heaters, heat lamps, 20-pound propane cylinders, ice melt de-icer, snow shovels, Milwaukee heated jackets, and more. They can also fill 20-pound to 100-pound propane cylinders and carry kerosene in 1-gallon containers. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, Saturday, 7 to 1. Located at 905 North Route 49 in Casey, Illinois, it's JJ Renault Sales and Service. R.W. Brown & Associates in Casey handle annuities, life insurance, major medical, Medicare, and long-term care. To make sure you're getting the best deal, give R.W. Brown & Casey a call today at 217-932-6162.
Life moves fast, and so should your money. First Neighbor Bank is proud to offer Zelle, the quick, easy, and secure way to send and receive money right from your First Neighbor Bank mobile app. Whether it's splitting the dinner bill, paying the babysitter, or helping a friend in need, Zelle has you covered. All you need is an email address and U.S. mobile phone number, and you're good to go. Download our app and start using Zelle with First Neighbor Bank today. Safe, fast, and convenient. First Neighbor Bank member FDIC. Online at firstneighbor.com.
Who knows what kind of weather we're going to have this winter? Don't risk running out of propane during a surprise cold snap. Your friends at Bolin Fuel Oil Propane would like to remind you, when ordering propane, to place your call before your tank is below 20%. That allows your delivery to be scheduled in, avoiding emergency same-day and or after-hour delivery fees. Call Boylan Fuel Oil Propane Monday through Friday, 7 to 4 at 217-932-5460 to get your route delivery scheduled.
A tumble on the field, a slip on the ice, years of repetitive wear and tear. We can help you. We fix broken bones, repair and replace joints, help people improve mobility and relieve pain. Sarah Bush Lincoln has some of the most highly skilled orthopedic and hand surgeons in the country, and they want to help you get back to the things you love. Learn more at sarahbush.org. Sarah Bush Lincoln, trusted, compassionate care.
The Casey-Westfield Warriors get a big victory here at home, 50-42 over the Olney Tigers. Now to 13-4 on the season are the Warriors. Olney falls to 11-8, but they are also 3-1 in the conference, just like the Warriors. So it will be a battle all the way down the stretch for a regular season conference crown. This is the Central State Construction postgame show. For all your electrical needs in the Wabash Valley, the pros at Central State Construction can take care of you. I'm Patrick Tulloch alongside Mike Kirk and Thomas Duzan, our videographer, here tonight at Bob Durham Court. And Mike, a lot of great things said there by Coach Brandon, echoed a lot of stuff that we talked about during the broadcast, but he just kept harping on one thing: unselfish team, the unselfish play, and that was something that we've known throughout this season that is going to be a very important thing for this team. And part of that is knowing that you've got a guy like Hayden Parcell on your team that can go get 29. It's interesting to say unselfish when you have one guy go for 29, but that is the team knowing, hey, we've got to let this guy do his thing. We've got to space out for him, and we know that he can dominate. We've got to help him get into these matchups. And it's not like he just does one end of the floor. Hayden Parcell's giving it his all the entire game, and every single person is doing whatever it takes to help the team win.
It is a total team effort. Hayden Parcell had 6 rebounds tonight to go with his 29 points. So he is doing it on both ends of the floor. He was 12 for 23 from the field tonight. He doesn't take bad shots. He has changed his game. He transformed his body in the off season, made him a better player. You and I couldn't believe he tried to dunk it. And we're just like, hope he tries to do that some more. We talked about that at halftime.
Yep.
We want him to be. We'd like to see that. It's kind of like when we watched Ryan Richards. When he elevates, it's exciting to see. But I think he's only 5'9", and for a 5'9" guy to be dunking it, that's pretty impressive. But transforming his body has changed his game and made him a different player. He was good. Now he's really good. But his teammates do have confidence that he can go get a basket. And it's good to see Jackson Malding drive to the basket. It's good to see Nolan Clement. Mm-hmm. It's good to see him take it to the basket. It's good to see these other guys do the things because it takes a little pressure off of Hayden. And then it makes everybody stay honest, too. You just can't key on, you can't slough off and everybody go get Hayden. But we got so many quick guys. We were so much quicker than them at just about every position. And, you've got Luke Karras at best game I think maybe he's played for me all year long. He only had, I think he had 2 points. He had 3 points, but I had him for 4 rebounds, but he kept Toman at bay. Toman had 4 points, averaging 6'8". Man, a big man in there, and Luke Karras handled him, and just a great team effort. They are unselfish. The thing that really won the game for them was the change that they made at halftime and the defense in the second half. They scored 18 points in the second half, 6 in the fourth quarter. And it was 4.5 or 5 minutes before they scored their first point in the fourth quarter, and that's when we got away from them. Just the defense is the personality of this team, and everybody plays defense. Doesn't matter when Leighton Jones comes in, but Jackson High, doesn't matter. You're playing defense on this with this group. So a lot of fun to watch. Great unselfish team. Everybody wants to win, and they're doing things they got to do to win.
Absolutely. And, we could go just a number of ways with the Richards Farm player of the game, but just going to have to go with the 29 points for Hayden Parcell. So important on both ends of the floor. He really limited a guy that blocked 2 jump shots for Rex Hallam in this game as well, a guy that he was giving up half a foot to in height, but just did a great job on the offensive end. As Coach Brandon said, he's just telling him, go. Just go. You're open, go. You're not open, but still go, because he knows that Hayden Parcell can get to the basket, score, goes for 29 in this one, and was tremendous on both ends. So he's our Richards Farm player of the game. And for our Casey Stone rock solid play of the game, the rock solid moment, it was that defensive shift in the second half to double team RJ Keller, and one specific point that led exactly to what they wanted, a turnover that went for a bucket. It's Darren Hupp, who's guarding R.J. Keller all the second half. Luke Karras comes up, those 2 guys that played so great defensively. Mm-hmm. And a lot of things that didn't show up in the stat sheet. This time it was the 2 of them going down the middle of the floor after they poked it free. Unselfish basketball. It was Karras to Hupp, back to Karras, and he was able to lay it in. Huge basket at that point of the game for the Warriors as they end up winning this one 50-42. And so now we turn our sights to the Little Illini Conference tournament. And, Mike, when I look at a Warriors basketball season, it's always kind of in some segments. And you've got the start of the season. You want to play really well at the Cumberland tournament. It's awesome to win it. A lot of fun like the Warriors did this year. But really, it's so early in the season, and you're hoping you had so much football success that your team maybe not even be that ready. But that's kind of the start, feeling things out, seeing what kind of team you have. Then you've got that segment leading up to the Christmas tournament. And that's huge because you're going to play really tough teams in that. And then it leads up to the Little Illini Conference Tournament, which is, all of your closest rivals, the teams that you know the most. And then right after that, man, it's all about regionals. And so we've got still a lot of important basketball coming. It's every single regular season Little Illini Conference game is going to be huge. But the tournament starting up this Saturday, and the first opponent on the schedule is going to be the Newton Eagles.
Yeah, and Newton's down this year. They lost they had a really great team last year, a lot of seniors, senior dominant. But, it's still Newton, and they always field a lot of athletes. you can't look past them.
Yeah, right.
You just can't. The Warriors got to be ready Saturday. They got to be ready to come out. They got to play their hard-nosed defense. They probably got to get some run-outs and take care of the basketball. I think if they do that, they'll be okay. But you can't look past them at all. It's tournament time. Anything can happen in a tournament. They might throw a zone at you. You don't know. It's a tournament.
Yep.
Get past them, maybe you get a crack at Lawrenceville. We haven't seen them yet. We've got them after the tournament. So, get a crack at them. You beat them, and you get another crack. Probably get another crack at the Olney Tigers.
Right.
That could be a knockdown dragout come next Friday night. So you can't look past the Newton Eagles at all. You gotta take care of business, and then let's see what we can do against the other top seeds.
Yeah, us as announcers, we could totally look past anybody we want. We can look forward to hopefully next Tuesday night at Lawrenceville playing against the Lawrenceville Indians in that tournament. That would be the 2-seeded Lawrenceville playing the 3-seeded Casey-Westfield Warriors, mainly just because of that loss to Paris, because otherwise I feel like that could have easily been flipped 2 and 3. That would be a really big matchup. And then, as you said, could be Olney in the championship, but, for the Marshall Lions fans listening to the radio right now, we did see some coaches here in the crowd tonight scouting because they've got a potential matchup with the Olney Tigers in that tournament as well. So a lot of good teams, a lot of talent in the LIC.
Marshall Lions have the big guys to battle the Olney big guys.
Yep.
And, I'm sure they saw tonight how to defend the Tigers to keep Keller from going off for so many points. So there was some good things to learn from tonight. And look, hey, the Marshall Lions coaching staff is pretty sharp.
Yeah, right.
So, I imagine they took good notes. So, we can maybe see the Marshall Lions. You don't know. But you got to take care of business every game. You got to do your job every minute of every game. This team just seems to be getting just a little bit better every game. And their communication with each other is tremendous.
Absolutely. All right, Mike, thanks for joining us on another broadcast. And, it's again, just a really fun team to watch, and boy, is it fun when they play a game like we just saw here tonight.
Boy, it really is. They set the tone with their defense, and that really carries out throughout the whole game. They are unselfish. Hayden Parcel's a special player this year. It's been a lot of fun to watch him.
Absolutely, and we will look forward to a lot more of that in the LIC Conference Tournament coming up starting on Saturday. The Warriors are first in action at 5:30 Saturday night against the Newton Eagles. We will be on the air around 5 o'clock with the pregame show for that. For all WMMC radio stuff or Magic Hits 105.9, the Lions are in action on Friday night. They take on the Martinsville Blue Streaks, and then they will play an earlier game on Saturday that we will also have on the radio at Magic Hits 105.9. That will be the Marshall Lions taking on the Paris Tigers at 2:30. That's the tip, so we'll be on the air at 2 o'clock. That'll be me and Derek Idle on the call, and then we'll stick around in Lawrenceville as we will have the Casey-Westfield Newton game to follow. So a lot of great high school basketball headed your way later this week on Magic Hits 105.9. We hope you will check that out or make the trip down to Lawrenceville and come see for yourself, support your team. So one final time for my broadcast partner Mike Kirk, for our videographer Thomas Duzan, and for everyone at WMMC Radio, the Casey-Westfield Warriors win a big one at Bob Durham Court here tonight, 50-42 over the Olney Tigers, and the Warriors now control their own destiny in the LIC with the LIC tournament headed your way on Saturday night. 50-42, the Warriors improve to 13-4 on the season. We'll see you Saturday night from Lawrenceville at the Little Illini Conference Tournament. We are WMMC Radio, Magic Hits 105.9, and video streamed at WMMCradio.com.